D20s. That's what I need, though. All right, Lucky Dice, listen. We need to have a talk.
Oh, this is just to see who's giving the narration.
Oh, I'm just giving my... I thought my mic was off. I was having a pep talk with my with my dice.
I need 20 nat 20s today.
These are my emergency dice. Like these are when something's going bad.
That's fair.
This is like if you give Prometheus like the ultimate dream that he would love to have, and he has to decide. I have to decide whether or not he's going to try and break it, or if he's going to fully, sink into despair or happiness.
I should start the thing just in case the other thing crashes.
My thing is going.
3, 4. Who's missing? Nursa, Absalom, Ling. Prometheus, roll your d20.
I think.
I thought I did. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
You did it wrong.
Aha.
Cool. All right, Absalom, you are up.
I got a nat 1. What do you mean?
I know. I go with the
Wait.
I want to make nat ones not seem so bad. I'm trying to help you out a little bit.
You're not helping. I'm joking.
Yeah, do your public speaking.
Okay, well, anyway. So, yesterday was very eventful. I got blown up by an angry priest who I killed. And that was fun. I wanted to see if he had nice stuff on him, but then his friend showed up, and we had a cool sky duel, and I think I killed him. I'm not sure. I got knocked out, but I think I dealt the killing blow. Anyway, it was really funny because when I woke up, my friends told me I also fell on all of them and knocked all of them out. So it's not every day that happens. Anyway, so we met a little squiggly person, and they invited us into their home. They were trying to be really nice. And tell them to stop eating people, but they seem to have a problem, like a moral problem with not eating people, and I don't understand why, but they seemed just morally opposed to it. So anyway, we killed them, but one of them had possessed the body of a small boy who I just felt very bad for, and so I decided to give him a proper funeral. Too bad there weren't too many places to bury him, but I thought under the floorboards of his own home would be a nice place. He'd always be there with his family. I don't know. Just seemed sentimental and a good idea. Anyway, I think I'm having a dream tonight. I'm gonna have to decapitate it. It's very annoying. And that's pretty much it.
All right. Thank you. Very good. So, Praetorian Guard. We'll go back a few minutes. You all have completed your things through the night. Buried the body. You've had the Sphere of Annihilation taken away from you. That was fun. And Nursa, you've had a nice little conversation with Katrina. You've spoken with Nagy. You all decide it's finally time to get some sleep, get some shut-eye. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day for you guys. The house, like I said, you have the main room. There's the 2 rooms off to either side, left and right. The one off to the right has a body buried in the floorboards. There's also a second floor to this house that you haven't explored yet. Is there anywhere in particular that you would all like to bunker down for the evening?
On top of something.
Are you going to the room?
Buried child?
Probably a shelf or something.
Okay. So
We should probably make sure there's not someone upstairs if we haven't been up there yet.
Yeah, we should secure the house before we do
Also, you guys have been in the house for a while.
Yeah, we know there's
for several hours. The house is clear.
Okay.
So there's a bookshelf. There's a bookshelf upstairs, sort of this little study room.
I will sleep
a few
there.
dusty books. Okay.
I will want to sleep close to some other people in case they notice me asleep in the morning. They can try and do something, I don't know, heal me or whatever. So
Ling and Prometheus are upstairs in the study room.
I will go there.
Yeah, I'll go there too. I'm in
Absalom's
the corner, but I'm in the same room.
I think we're all just gonna like be in this
Right.
room.
Apparently, we're all in the same room if there's room. Larkman's just
For
gonna
all of you,
take
I
a
don't
peek at
think
the
there'll be room
book.
for all of you. It's
Okay.
a smaller room. For
Just
sure, there's
give
no
me-
beds. You'd be just sleeping on the floor. With this shelf there, and there's a desk. You could get Prometheus, Ling, and Absalom. If you wanted to, it's going to be really tight in there, Absalom.
No, I'm not taking floor space.
Oh, I know. But, like, it's tiny. It's just like this little office area.
I'm curled up under the
Prometheus
desk.
is huge, too. You know, Prometheus is a big boy. So,
I'm only just under large. How dare you?
Hey,
Is
look,
that
we
a
were
fat
gonna-
joke? Absalom's the one who almost crushed us.
We were gonna be sleeping in a dome, okay? So.
are you guys sleeping? Are you putting up a dome?
No,
Oh,
no,
I mean,
this
No.
space is something we're concerned about. I'm curled up under the desk like
Oh.
Actually, Larkspur, if you put up the dome in front of the door and windows, then like,
Can I have one dome up?
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, but like the dome covers a certain area, so it could like be.
Well,
in,
I see what
Oh,
you're
wait,
saying. Yeah, you
wait.
can do that. You can do that.
If Larkspur's gonna put the dome up, then I will sleep in the dome. Just
yeah, same.
that just sounds better.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. If we put up a
Are we
dome,
going downstairs in the living
Yeah,
room then?
let me just make sure I have the spell slot.
oh good. I hope.
Yeah, I could do it.
Hooray.
So I guess I'm putting up a tiny hut.
Alright, so-
And I guess I should say, I don't know, I'm debating because I'm like, out of character, I know I'm not getting a dream in tonight, but in character, I don't know that, so would I want to conserve slots? But out of character, I'm like, but I have one slot.
You
that
can cast.
I
You
could
can
use
cast
for
it
something.
ritually, and it doesn't use a
That's
spell slot.
true.
I know that for tiny. I'm just looking at I have a 7th level spell slot, and I'm like,
gotcha.
I could, but I'm like, would I take the risk? Let's see. I didn't get a dream in last night, but I knew I was protected. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yesterday you're protected.
It's still the day that you guys found me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even.
Okay.
Prometheus, didn't you tell me your Temple of the Gods like stops ethereal things as well?
Yes, but I don't have that spell tonight.
Hmm. It's a shame.
Listen, we're all gonna be fine. Just except you. I'll wake you up though if you start to do anything, since I never get attacked by these dreamins.
If you wake up and you refuse to help me, I'm gonna drag you into my dreaming.
It'd be horrible.
I'll say that out loud. Like I give permission to Dreamins if he refuses to help me in the morning, to drag him into my dream. And then I'll just like nod, like, yeah.
Like, where you set up the dome, and you all get inside of it, rather snug and tight.
Okay. Real quick. Someone tell me high or low.
Hi.
Or low.
Okay.
420. Ha ha ha.
You guys are terrible.
Okay. So if I get a 2, then I'll use the spell slot.
It's a
Okay.
1.
I'm not using the spell slot. Okay.
Sounds good.
It's a 1, so I am saving it just in case. Even though I know out of character that I
Sounds good.
Well,
Are you
neither.
are you setting the hut
presumably.
downstairs, just in the lobby where
Um,
there's a little bit more room? Upstairs?
I mean, like where there's more room would probably be the best
Okay, so we'll just say
idea
right there.
for it.
Right
Who's
there.
gonna be in the? Yeah.
We're just.
Is
All,
there anybody who's not in the dome? Then
I'm coming in.
you cut off. Okay.
We're all coming in the dome.
So everybody's in the dome. Okay.
All right.
Everybody's in the dome. Okay.
Ling, if there's not enough space, you can like sleep on top of us. You're light enough. We don't care.
yeah, that was probably going to be what happens.
I will keep you warm.
What? What was that?
You cannot sleep on top of us, Absalom.
I know. That's why I'm telling Ling. I knocked you out.
You knocked them out.
Whatever.
Fine.
Right. So as you all get ready for your what's the word I'm looking for?
Rest.
Your task for tomorrow. You all settle into the dome. It's a little uncomfortable, but Each of you is able to find sleep.
I have
One
a no
absence or
blanket.
another.
DM,
Yes.
before I sleep, I would like to. I do have Nova back. Okay, yeah.
Yes, you do. Yep.
Real quick, just for myself. For the tiny hut, it's basically the dome is only solid to those who cannot enter it, right?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't lean against it or anything like that.
Yeah. No.
From the
I mean, like,
okay.
you sort of push up against it. So yeah, but like, if you want to go through it, I'll
Do
just
you-
say.
Designate characters.
Okay, but like, I guess I'm just thinking, like, if you were to unconsciously try to lean against it, you fall through,
you would be fine.
or
You would stay in the dome. Yeah. You
I
have to
can't
look
pick up with my
Okay.
feet sticking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really awkward.
okay, so it's like solid enough unless you're trying to get through.
Yes, you
Sort
can
of thing.
move through it freely if you
That
want to,
sounds-
but yeah, you can like lean up against it to get
That's
some
nice.
rest.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Nice warm temperature. That's good. You eventually all find your sleep.
Oh, there it is.
And as you all doze off one at a time, to some of you, a familiar
Oh, are we?
chill.
I guess we're not setting watches.
Nope, we're in the dome.
Familiar chill comes to some of you as you awaken it. I want Inrissa, Absalom, and Prometheus to roll a d20 for me, please. This is just so I can determine who's going to go first.
20. Naturally 20.
Before we do anything, I have a really quick question.
Yes.
Like, we can see each other when we materialize in the dream, right?
You have been in the past, you've been able to, yeah.
Okay. When we start, I want to know where I am in relation to other people, if I can see them.
Yep, I will definitely. Don't worry.
Okay.
Prometheus says, dreams are strange. You know this. You find yourself sometimes in the middle of a dream, or at the end. You don't know how you got there, but you don't question it. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
26.
Prometheus, you've had weird dreams before, but this time, you just find yourself in your forge. It's a hot summer day. You're slamming your hammer against some thick pieces of steel on your anvil. You feel the sweat dripping from your brow. You hear the sound of people running outside. And you seem to gain some lucidity, realizing that you are in a dream. What do you do?
First things first, I say, damn it, Absalom, you jinx. Bringing me into your damn dream. I make sure I've got all my stuff.
Looking around, you do have all of your stuff.
Gosh dang it! Does it look like the last time I was here in the dream?
Roll perception for me.
17.
Let's see. It doesn't. I mean, there's differences. You know, the sun is coming in. You're actually in your own forge. This is yours in the city of Reclam. You sort of look out the door and you can see the young girl that you have set behind the counter, and you see she's just sitting there reading a book, not really paying attention, playing with her hair as she normally does. So in those respects, it's different. You don't see, you don't see your mentor around. It's just you.
Okay, so I know I'm in a dream. All I see is this girl,
Yep, your little clerk.
You're free.
That you
And-
hired.
and on the forge, I see
Look down
my,
and you
like,
look
I'm making
down.
rings,
look down and you are indeed making rings.
like collars or rings.
For a second, you look at it and it looks like there's just this ring of metal, and then you blink your eyes and it has switched into a collar.
I drop the
With the ball.
collar.
As you drop the collar, and it hits the ground. In the center of the collar, there's this strange black mist that appears there, and there's this very white mouth that appears in the center of it.
That's very creepy.
Hello there, Prometheus. It's a long time since I've seen you. How are you?
How far away is this thing from me?
It's just on the floor right in front of you, as you've dropped it.
I go, I'm doing good, and I just casually wave my hand as I cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Word of... Yeah. Oh, that was dumb. Why don't you just do what I told you? It takes 10 radiant damage if it doesn't make a Constitution save.
Okay. That's going to be a 15.
It fails. It takes 10 radiant damage.
Alright, as this white light appears from your head and encompasses the ring for a second, you still see the mouth there. You hear it, ow! I just wanted to talk to you. Why would you do that to me?
Because I don't want to talk to you, and I'm going to point at it, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, because I don't like this thing.
Alright. The dex save, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, that's going to be a 17.
That makes it.
Alright. You watch as you spew out this flame of radiant energy, the ring itself moves up and starts spinning, and then begins floating in the air. And it's just face to face with you. Just this mouth.
How is Absalom getting out of these?
Oh, he's an annoying one, that's for sure. I have a question for you.
What's
You
your
just hear me in the
question?
background.
Do you blame yourself? And as he says that, darkness proceeds to encompass around you, and the dream shifts. And you see yourself in the palace of Reclam. It's a familiar hallway. You're standing outside of Nora's room. And you just witness Nora as she slams into Talia with her hammer, just exploding the face against the wall. So do you blame yourself?
No, I blame Surgeon, and I blame the Yellow King more than anything else. And I'm gonna
Surgeon.
swing at him
Alright.
with the scythe.
Roll an attack.
Oh, I need to just type attack. And if this hits, I'll be... Does a 30 hit?
30 does it.
Alright, let me roll the rest of the damage now, because... So it's 8 damage from the adamantine scythe, and then I get to add my 2d8 and my 2d6.
Yep.
Tootie. You said Tootie.
I did say 2d.
A tootie top.
No, not 20. Yes, 90. I typed the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Can I keep the roll?
Prometheus just pops out of the dream.
So it takes 2d8. It takes 4 fire damage
Alright.
and 2d6, and it takes That's
You
not
said-
the letter 2. That's the number. Oh, okay. Listen, I was in the sun all day. The sun. Oh my gosh. 2d6. 6. It's 6 sneak attack.
10. So
So it takes 18 damage total.
Very good. As you swing your scythe through, it slams into this, slams into the ring, and you watch as the ring just breaks in half, and the mist is just sort of standing there. The mouth has been sliced, and you can see both parts of it just hanging there as it sort of falls to the ground. And then you hear the voice again. So you blame Surgeon! And you watch as the scenery begins to shift, and you find yourself in the prison. You see Surgeon up against the bars, just crying, not knowing what's going on. Is this when you blame him, or do you blame yourself here? You could have saved him.
I swing
What
at
did
it
you do?
again. Oh, stop showing me this demon. I don't like being shown things I don't like.
That's the whole point of the dream, you idiot.
I don't like the dream, okay? This is your thing. Only Absalom was supposed to come here. Does a 26 hit?
Okay.
Thank
does.
gosh. Okay, 10, and I'm gonna add the fire damage again. Because I can do that with every attack. How did I not know that? Oh my gosh, I really did S again? Kill me.
I can do that if you want.
No, don't do that. 10 fire damage.
Okay. As you swing in, you watch parts of the smoke, or the smoke just seem to catch on fire, and they fade away as this form is still it's like this loose gas ball floating around. You don't have to get angry, Prometheus.
I'm not angry, I'm perturbed, I say as I swing again.
Oh.
It's not dying, I don't like this. Does a 15 hit?
That misses. As you go and swing, you watch as this mist just swirls around your arm, and then it just appears on your shoulder. Now. Maybe this will help. And you watch as the scenery once again changes, and you find yourself in a familiar-looking room. This strange, large circular table in the center of it with bookshelves around. This horrific abomination coming through this portal. And your friend Surgeon running at it, swinging, trying to protect you. Is this where you blame yourself?
How far
Where's
away
the
from
sword,
I
then?
from Surgeon?
He's looking around, be about 10 feet away as he's just charging in with his greatsword.
I turn away and I just stupid thing. I'm gonna what am I gonna do? I know what I do. I'm gonna not do what I was gonna do. I'm gonna swing at it again. I'm starting to get mad.
Now he's starting to get mad.
Okay, now I'm mad.
Absalom, you wake up to getting slashed 3 times by by Prometheus. Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
Okay, and rule.
I just swing back once and decapitate Eodus.
And so 8 regular damage and 7 fire.
Okay, noted.
I'm rolling crap
you
on
just
damage.
You take your scythe and you just swing it around in your shoulder, almost hitting you, but it doesn't. As it hits it, you smell. It smells like burning flesh on your shoulder as it just dissipates away and appears in front, about 20 feet in front of you, on the opposite side of Surgeon. And you just hear him say, "Watch," as you see a Surgeon goes in, swinging, saying, "Get away from my friends." And you look as he looks back, and it looks like he makes eye contact with you, and there's a single tear. Oh, and that's the timer.
It's time for my dreaming. I get to have a dreaming.
Did you roll that? I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
It was... Was it you next? Prometheus? Yep, it
and
was
then
you, Absalom.
Yeah.
Alright, very good. Absalom. You find yourself waking up. Wisdom save, actually, first for me.
Say it again. Wisdom save?
Save. And you're at disadvantage because you're exhausted.
But I'm asleep.
I know.
You're still exhausted.
That's an 8. It's an
Still
8.
exhausted in your sleep.
You
I
take
mean-
a deep breath into this cool air. You look out and it's snowing. For you, it's the first snow of the year. It's beautiful. You look around and you see your father, your sister, your mother, your younger brother. They're all sitting around what appears to be this campfire, as it looks like they're eating breakfast. Walking up and down the dirt roads, you see different druids, male, female, young, old, picking berries from the bushes off to the side, and they all wave at you and smile. What do you do?
Well, it depends on what I would need to be doing at that time. If I was expected to be at practice, or if I was expected to be at home for dinner or whatever, or if it's just like free time that I have.
It used to be free time. Seems to be sort of just a lax moment.
I will. So if it's the first of the year, then I will either start building a snowman, or if I can see any of my friends, I will initiate a snowball fight.
Roll perception for me, please.
At disadvantage?
Yes, because you're at...
In my dream, am I well rested though?
No.
In this flashback, as a child, was I well rested at this point? Alright, that's an 11.
Alright. Looking around, you see some other young dragonborn children grabbing large sticks, and they're smacking each other with them, practicing their maneuvers. Some of them look really inexperienced and are just goofing around. Others look like they're going through the motions and working to better themselves. Some of them, you notice off on one side of the village, as you're sort of in the center of it, you see that there's just this one small little dragonborn boy. You hear him crying as you see this larger, mid-teen dragonborn with this large branch just smacking him on the back repeatedly over and over.
Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a rock. I'm going to put it in a snowball, and I shall throw it at the face of a larger boy.
Roll attack.
And when I say a little rock, I mean like a big rock. I mean I'm going to coat it slightly in snow.
Alright.
So you said roll attack?
Yes.
Okay, what would I...
This will be strength. You'll just add your strength.
Okay, so check... Would I add a strength modifier to it? Or my proficiency modifier, I mean?
Yes, you can.
So that would be... that'd be athletics. For me. That's a 26.
Alright. As you pick up the snowball, you hurl it across.
With a rock in it.
Oh, I know, with your rock. It slams into his face, and he immediately turns around, and you see just from his nose, there's this big gush of blood coming out. You just hear him, "You're not worth it."
I throw another one in his face.
You're not worth it.
Oh, that's a 10?
As you get ready, as you're packing another one, you get ready, you lift it up, ready to toss it. A hand grabs your arm, preventing you from throwing it, and there you see your father. You just hear him. "Don't you know this? We cannot do this to our elders and their children. You want to disown this family even more?
I thought you were an elder.
Not after your actions that night. Getting one of the young ones killed. We're disgraced because of you, Absalom. Drop it."
I think it would be a disgrace to let him bully those kids. What's the point of being an elder if, like, you're just going to abuse the power? Might as well let someone more powerful take it.
Come over here, and you watch as the larger teenage dragonborn walks over. "Leave the little one alone. He has done nothing. If you wish to take your anger out to anyone, take it out on my son." His sort of wipes some of the blood from his nose, and
That's
your family is not worth it.
let's not do that.
You're worse than peasants at this point. Surprised the others haven't kicked any of you out. Go back to eating your wormy porridge. Don't talk to me again. As you just
Is that what you need to do to feel strong? You need to think you need to hit someone small and weaker than you?
As you see as he stops, takes several deep breaths in, and he turns and he's going to attempt to punch you in the face.
Wait, he's punching someone smaller and weaker. Okay.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Do I keep my AC with my armor?
No, because you don't have your stuff right now. You are. So it's 10 plus your dexterity.
So I have a 12 for dexterity.
So
11.
As he just turns around.
I have a plus 2 to dexterity, so I have 12 AC, but it still hits.
Right, yeah. And just slams you right in between the eyes. You're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8?
8, yep. Gets you right between the eyes. You can feel the blood going from your, like, as it's cracked. Just the bridge, the top part of your nose is cracked, and you can just feel the blood running down. Do like that again, and I'll report you to the elders.
I'll say that's more like it, and then I'll punch him back in the face.
All right.
That's a 26 to hit, and he takes 5 bludgeoning. And I would like to, actually, as an unarmed thing, I would like to kick him in the balls.
All right. You get ready, you feint this punch, and he's expecting it blocked. And then he pulls his arms up to block it, and you just kick him, and you watch as he keels over, screaming. Roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Absalom's just gonna get beat up by the big ground.
All right, he's gonna go first. As he's just holding his hands over his groin, he's screaming out, letting out all of these slurs. Almost racial slurs, even though he's a dragonborn. He's just using pretty derogatory terms towards you. He stands back up. He's going to attempt to grapple you. So I need you to make a contested athletics or acrobatics check.
Ooh. That's a 20 for athletics for me.
It is a 22 for him.
Oh.
So as you're ready for him to start this, he just charges down, slams into your gut, and gets you on the ground. He's going to then action surge. This is going to attack twice. The first one is a 16, and the second one is a natural 20.
Okay, so yeah, those both hit.
16 points of bludgeoning damage as he proceeds to take his fist and slam them into your face. So you're taking it.
Yeah. So this kid seems pretty strong.
Go Cougars!
Yeah.
So, like, would my character realize that this is abnormal?
No. Not necessarily.
Because, like, I have, like, a +4 for strength, and he apparently seems to have, like, a +7.
No, he's just been rolling really well.
For unarmed?
There are... you roll... You would know this guy. Just roll... Well, you've heard of people in your tribe that prefer to use their fists as weapons. They prefer hand-to-hand combat. And that is... You can do that as a fighter. So, it allows you to swing a little harder, you know?
So is that... Okay, so do I need a check, or do I just know that?
Yeah, you would know. He prefers to fight with his fists. Kind of a brawler.
So, okay then, let me just check. I'm going to check something really quickly.
You're good.
Okay, so my attacks don't have disadvantage, even though I'm grappled.
No, you just can't move. And that's the timer.
Oh, dang it.
All right. And Arissa.
Let me guess, I need to make a wisdom save?
Yes, please.
19!
All right. You find yourself in this field. You can see this layer of frost on the ground. Snow is slowly starting to fall. You feel there's this chill wind at your back. You have this nice heavy fur coat on, sort of tattered and scratched up. But you're wearing it. It's helping block some of the wind. But you feel your fingers starting to get a little numb. Tip of your nose getting a little cold as you're trudging through this open field. You can see the beginnings of the forest in front of you. That's about it that you see right now. But you realize, as this strong breeze comes and hits you on the side, kind of knocking you off balance as you're just slowly trudging forward, that you're in a dream. You realize this.
Fetch. I start swearing for a minute, and then I'm gonna reach up and see if I still have my horns.
You go and you can feel these rough, jagged pieces of horn that have been broken off.
I'm gonna check to see if the collar's there.
You can feel it.
What the heck's going on? Okay, I guess I'm gonna head to the woods, and I'm also gonna be just calling out Larkspur, Absalom, Prometheus. Anybody here?
No.
Roll perception for me.
Perception. Oh. 21?
You start trudging forward through the snow, and you're looking around, all around you. You don't see anyone around. You don't see any birds. You don't see any rodents. You see nothing. It's just this cold field. You can see where you've left your tracks moving through. You can see there's blood there. When you step on a piece of step forward, you see that it appears like the bottom of your soles are bleeding as you're trudging through. But you just hear this soft echo. You start calling off Absalom, and it's as if the wind brings back his name, and you just hear Absalom, Larkspur.
Okay, well, I'm not doing that anymore. That's too creepy. I'm gonna look and see what else I have. I have the coat. I don't have shoes.
You don't have shoes, but you have all the rest of your gear on you. You have your daggers.
I've got like my disguise hat and my.
Yep, you've got it all. But you were in your tiefling form.
I'm putting my disguise on.
Go to put your disguise on.
And I keep going towards the woods, I guess.
All right. Keep trudging through the snow. The wind starts to pick up, and the snow begins falling heavier and heavier, and it looks like it's turning into a blizzard.
This is stupid. I don't like this.
You hear there's just a soft voice in the wind. I don't like this. Eventually make it to the woods. What do you do?
I guess I'm gonna look for a way to make a little shelter and a fire.
All right. Make a survival check for me.
Okay. 4.
All right.
I'm real bad at this.
As you're going around, most of these trees seem to be rather healthy. There's not a lot of sticks or lumber that's fallen down. Big enough to make a shelter. Start wading through, and you just start picking up all the twigs and small logs that you can to make a fire, and you start setting it up and begin trying to catch this wood, and it isn't starting. You can feel yourself getting colder and colder minute by minute. Spend about 30 minutes trying to get this fire to start, and it's just not working.
Okay.
As you're working on it, you hear that same whisper, Larkspur, Absalom, Prometheus. This is just the wind blowing by you.
Whatever. Okay. Cannot make fire, but I'm going to freeze to death. So, I guess I'm gonna try to pull some animals to share their body heat out of my little bag of tricks.
Okay.
Take a little puppy and you're just like holding it, like, yeah.
Let me see here. I gotta pull up the little chart of what they are real quick. Bag of tricks. Rust. Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 3d8 and see what I get. 3, a 6, and a 7. That is a mastiff, a giant boar, and a lion, and they're all friends with me.
Right.
So
As you pull up your deck, these cards, these animals start appearing in the snow.
we're just gonna cuddle.
Watch as they start moving their way towards you. You hear the soft purring sound from the lion as it's revving up against you. The mastiff gets up as you sort of sit down. You clear some snow, and it gets on your back, keeping you warm. So you had mastiff lion. What was the other one?
A giant boar.
And a boar. All right, and you can feel as the boar. They sort of just made this little circle around you, keeping you warm. And the lion sort of laying on you, and you just petting the lion.
Okay, that's
You
nice.
start to hear these voices. First one, you don't recognize it. It seems to be this strange male voice. And oh yes, that's the spot. Yes. Oh, that's yes. Slower. Ah, yes. And then you hear this high-pitched voice. Will you stop it? I'm trying to keep her warm. Just be quiet. Third voice. Yeah, we've been trying to keep her warm. That's our job.
Gosh, are these the animals? I'm looking at the animals suspiciously.
They just look up at you like the lion does, wide-eyed. You start scratching a little bit lower, and you hear it purr louder.
You have Simba
Yes.
and Pumbaa.
Good spot. Good spot.
Okay. This is weird, but could be worse. Well, I guess we're just gonna hang out here in the snow for a while. I don't know what else to do, guys.
Make another survival check for me.
Okay. 22! Natural 20!
All right. As the storm is getting stronger and stronger, you get this sense of urgency and feeling that staying here probably is not going to be good for you. You are going to take, as you're sitting here, and it is getting rather cold, you will take 11 points of cold damage. As you can feel the weather starting to get to you. Your hands are still freezing, and you try and bundle yourself up as much as possible, but the weather is starting to take a toll.
Okay. Alright, crew, we're gonna go try and find like a cave or something. And I think the boar is the biggest. So
I am the biggest.
Great. Can you give me a ride then?
You can hear. Can
Yeah.
she hear us?
I have no idea why, but yes, and I'm climbing on your back.
I did not consent to you climbing up on my back. You
Okay,
have legs? I have legs. Why don't we all walk?
my feet are kind of bleeding.
Oh. That sounds painful.
It is, actually, yes. Let's go find somewhere to not
Are
freeze.
they bleeding?
Can we just go find somewhere to not freeze to death?
That's true. Let's do that. And watch the board.
Great.
Sits up and looks at the other two. You don't hear anything, and it sort of just looks like he nods, and the other two nod and start moving through the snow. The boar waits for you to hop on his back.
I climb on his back.
All right. Roll another survival check for me.
Another natural 20.
Boo,
Alright.
not fair.
As you start making your way, seem like you're making progress into the woods. The blizzard is making it difficult to see what's going on, as you can see 5 feet in front of you as it's just pelting you with snow. The lion and the mastiff are sort of walking off to the side, trying to, if you start slipping a little bit, they nudge you back up.
Aw, that's so nice.
Then you start hearing the voices again. Larkspur, Absalom, Prometheus, Legion.
And it's still my voice, right?
It still is your voice. It's very soft.
Okay, that's weird.
Then, in unison, you hear the three voices of your animals. Larkspur, Prometheus, Absalom.
What?
Prometheus, Absalom.
Cut that out!
Cut what out?
You're creeping me out, guys!
Oh. Sorry. Their heads fall back from looking at you and continue moving forward. Traveling for about another 30 minutes. I'll have you make one more survival check for me, please.
Another nat 20.
Oh, I will laugh.
That's still pretty good.
Okay. I just feel pretty good. As you start you're getting deeper into the woods, and you start to find places where there's large stones and boulders around, and you start making your way towards those, and eventually find this section. It's not necessarily a cave, but there's some very large boulders that are laid up together, and they've made a little safe zone. Breaks the wind. Snow is piling up in it, but it doesn't look like there's much snow in it, per se.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna clear out the snow that's in there and have us bunk in there, all cuddled up
Huddling up together.
together.
This is nice. Good job finding it. You're really good at this. Yeah, she's really good at this. Maybe it's because she knows how to kill and escape that she's so good at this. Yeah.
That's
Too
one
bad she
reason.
didn't bring anybody else. Maybe
Yeah.
she's selfish.
I 100% am.
Oh, that makes sense. That's why you brought animals instead of people, right? Because we're
Well-
easy to kill. You probably couldn't kill another one of you if you brought them with you and you needed food.
I'm not going to eat you,
Ah, that's good.
but I also would not eat another person. You're correct.
Even if you were starving? On the brink of death?
Fair question. Maybe I would.
Didn't you already eat someone?
Eat someone? Not that I'm aware
And-
of.
You watch as the scenery starts to change.
Oh, crap!
And you see yourself.
Ah!
And you're in a similar little alcove. And there's a small tiefling, red skin.
What
It's
the?
very malnutritioned. You both are just sort of hanging there together. And she takes a step out into the frigid waste just to look around for a second. You can see yourself move out of this alcove of rocks with this handmade shank that you've gotten.
What the heck?
And you can see yourself smile. And that's the timer. So that's where we're going to stop with you.
What the frick?
You ate a person in Rissa? What?
I've never even met another tiefling! I don't know what that is! What the heck?
Right.
That'll be fun to get back to.
That is one round of nightmares. I need everyone that is in a nightmare to please make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wait, I thought Ling was in the nightmare too.
Nope.
No, Ling's out.
Why can't I roll better?
Oh, right. All of you take 25 points of psychic damage.
What? Well, I am resistant. So,
That's true.
it's,
So it would go down to 12
13?
points.
sweet.
Or 13. Or,
What happened? Yeah. Back to
whichever
Prometheus.
later is it.
As you see Surgeon running towards this abomination, looking at you, letting out a tear. And then you see the slight smirk on his face as he runs in to the creature as a great tentacle wraps around him and pulls him in through the portal. You hear that voice, huh? Looks like you failed him again. You could have saved him this time.
It's not real.
Is it? Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please. For
Oh,
a second, you question yourself and wonder, is it real? But looking around, putting the pieces together, you're able to remain with your lucidity in this dream. Do we need to go farther back?
No,
Did you
and I
fail?
hit him.
All right.
24 to hit.
Hits. All right. Yep.
That's 12 damage initially, and SD8. 10 fire.
All right. You swing. You
Why does
run up.
Absalom make it sound so easy?
You run up to this ball and swing at it again. You watch as it catches on fire. More of it dissipates. I told you. I just wanted to talk. It's strange. The longer these dreams are going on, the more aware I'm becoming. My actions in the past have not been civil. I'm just trying to have a conversation, find out what's going on. And then you're here attacking me?
Can I
How rude.
make an insight check?
Go right ahead.
$24. Does it seem like it actually just wants to talk and it regrets its past incivility?
Parts of it, yes. It's mannerisms and word choice has definitely changed since the last time you had a dream. Nothing's attacking you right now. There's things pointing to that, but there's something weird. Something just doesn't feel right. You have that weird sensation, tingling feeling in your gut that something's just off about this.
Let me
You
go.
watch- Go where? Further back? You
No,
watch as
no,
the
let me
scene
wake
begins
up.
changing
Please.
again. And you see Gob feeding the fire, tossing you rings, and your hands are sort of open as you're being tossed these rings that are landing in your hands. You just look at them. And you start to hear the screams of people. You don't recognize them, but it's just a cacophony of screams entering into your mind with each new ring that is tossed at you. Is this where you fear? You blame yourself,
Does
Prometheus?
this thing have eyes?
You don't see anything right now. You don't see it.
I'm just gonna say no. And I'm going to try and take hold of the dream. If I can, I guess.
All right. Make a wisdom saving throw.
$26.
26. All right. As you start to focus in on everything around you, you see Gob slamming his hammer against the anvil, sparks flying up. And he goes in for another strike, and he just seems like he freezes. The lapping from the collars ceases. Time seems to be like it's at a standstill right now.
Do I feel like I have enough control to maybe shift the way the dream is?
You can try.
Alright, I am going to try and... How do I want to do this? I want to go back to the conversation we had with Natala initially, where we, like, straight up tried to convince her that the Emperor was a murderer and a bad guy and all this sort of stuff. When we finally, like, kind of broke through and be like, no, he is a bad guy.
All right.
And I want to go there, and I want to have it play out if I can, and then I want to say, no, I blame myself for things like this.
As you're focusing all of your mental fortitude on switching the scene, you watch this time sort of starts to go in reverse for just a moment as God's hand goes back, and then it sort of fades into the shadow. And you go into just this dark area. Darkness all around. In front of you, you see the Praetorian Guard all around with Natala sitting there. Conversation as you're off in the distance. It's like you're a fly on the wall, and you see yourself there as you guys are trying to convince her. with everything that's happening, and tears just going down her face.
And then I want to try and do it again after that scene.
Okay, make another wisdom saving throw.
13.
Right, you watch as that image just turns into smoke and fades away. What would you like this one to appear as?
I want the personification of this creature to appear with its throat in my hands as I strangle it, and I say, I blame myself for not killing you in the beginning, and I want to try and choke it to death.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw again, please.
14.
As you try to will this creature into your hands, you watch as the smoke begins to fill, and the smoke is tangible, and you can feel it. And then you just hear this laughing. She's harder to kill. You're not so hard, though. I need you to roll initiative for me.
Oh, butts. It would have been really fun had he just appeared and I was like, choke.
Well, alright. You got the natural 17, so he is going to go first. You watch as that smoke, you can still feel something in that, and as this creature, I should like to call him Dreamin, starts appearing, you feel your arm clench around that strange arm that is protruding from the back of its shoulder and coming up around. It is going to... Ooh, what do we want to have them do?
Give up. Have it give in.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Just a second, I have to pull something up because I didn't know that this was going to... I didn't expect this to come up so quickly, but that's okay. Oh, where did it go? Where are you? Is this where you are? No, that's not it.
So this death brought to you by me thinking that I'd be smart and take control of a dream.
You're meta dreaming.
Almost like, I don't know, Sphere of Annihilation that we all know and love.
I still can't believe that we were just like passing it back and forth unwittingly, being like, it's chasing us, when in reality the next person was just trying to take control, and we're like, oh, it's coming faster, and then we just go, wait a second. It only moves when we think about, wait a second.
Yeah, like, Ling thought you guys were all trying to just take... Ling thought you were all trying to take control of it and get a handle on the situation.
No, he thought I was chasing you.
Oh, that's great. Alright. It is going to make 3 attacks on you. It's going to use some feeble attack 3 times. So I need you to make... first I need to roll to see if this...
Whoa, it's casting Enfeeble?
It's a different type of... It's different.
Okay, my brain just went into full panic mode.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bad spell.
I wake up from my dream, a monster, and I just murder everyone in their sleep.
And by different, I mean it hits a little harder. Like, it actually deals damage when it hits. That's the joy. So I... Where's the dice? Oh, there you are. Okay. So that's going to be a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
No.
All right. First one's a 16. Second one is a 15. Lovely. So
No.
hit. And the third one is a natural 1.
No.
So as you have this one arm... Okay, so it doesn't get to do it. It has to actually hit you for this part of Enfeeble to work. For its Enfeeble. As Its other 3 arms, one swings at you, you start dodging at it as it's clawing at you, trying to land purchase. You watch as this dark necrotic energy is just steeping from its hands. But it's unable to find purchase on you. So you're dodging it around, just holding its, with your abnormally long arms, holding its one arm out. That's going to be its turn. Prometheus, what are you going to do?
It's my turn. Oh, dang it. This is such a tricky question. This thing is... So, what is its form right now?
Let me paste the picture for you.
Oh.
Not even final form.
Listen, I just want to know if it's like humanoid right now, or if it's some sort of like giant bat thing, or like...
Oh, why is it not letting me get the picture? Come on.
Ooh, a picture.
Yeah, I like pictures. Pictures are good.
I'm not sure that.
That's its form.
So, it is humanoid, but creepy and terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, cool, I guess.
That's terrible. I don't like it.
So, am I grappling it, or is it like just trying to attack me and I kind of...
It's just trying to attack you, yeah.
Okay.
You're just...
Good thing I can dual wield, so I'm gonna switch my weapons real quick, because I'm like, this guy's a big boy, I guess, because he's a scary purple thing from Stranger Things. And someone say high or low.
Low.
Low?
Low?
Yellow. Just kidding. Hi.
I mean, I guess so then. This is terrifying, but yeah, since they said low, I'm gonna try and not cry, and I'm gonna cast the spell potentially. This is dumb. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just totally gonna do it.
Don't cry.
Okay. So it doesn't have any metal on its body, yeah?
No metal.
Damn. I never get to use that spell. Ever. The high was going to be me swinging at it, but I guess I'm going to attack it with something or other. I guess since it's next to me, I will do. I'm gonna do inflict wounds, and I'm gonna swing with one of my hands, like, or with it's got a weapon in the hand, but I'm gonna like, instead of hitting it with the weapon, I'm gonna like try to like fist at it or something, or fist bump. I'm gonna fist bump it with a weapon in my hand. I'm gonna go nah, and I'm gonna try to do inflict wounds.
Okay.
I fist bump inflict wounds.
At 3rd level, so does a 19 hit?
That hits.
Okay, it takes 15 necrotic damage.
With all the damage you have dealt to it previously, how would you like to do this?
As I fist bump it, I'm gonna say, Absalom made this sound so easy, dang it! I'm gonna fist bump it. And when it disappears, I'm gonna go, oh. Damn it. I got too hyped up. I should have just hit it.
As it just explodes into this psychic scream. Make one more wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, butts.
Ow.
21.
Then you will take...
How did I even get pulled into this dream? Come on.
You'll take half damage, so you will take 25 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
As a psychic scream rings through your ears, and the last words you hear are, when she sleeps, I'll be back. And the voice fades away. Alright, Absalom left. Absalom, come back. Baby, come back.
He was getting food.
Ah, that is important. Absalom,
Hello.
you're up.
Okay, cool.
I died, so try and save me if you can, but it's your turn.
No, I know that you killed the thing.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. So is it still like, do I still know it's not, or do I still think it's reality?
Yeah, right now you do. Yeah.
Okay,
And she's
well,
punching you in the face.
well, I get more attacks than he does per turn. So,
Well, but
no, what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna action surge as well. Why am I recording? Am I recording this? I'm recording the whole thing.
Wait, what? How are you recording it? What?
I'm just recording it.
We have 3 recordings? This is
No, I'm
great.
stopping it.
No. A backup.
So since he's like, imagine he's like holding on to me and like grappling me, because yes.
Yeah, he's just
So
like sitting on top of your body. Like all of his weight is.
Okay, I'm gonna grab his face and then
Okay.
smash my face against his 6 times.
What?
Hang on, that's how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so the lowest is a 12. Does that hit?
Does not hit.
And the next lowest is a 15.
Okay, yes, those ones.
Okay, so that would be 5. That'd be
That's 20.
25 damage.
Oh, 5. Oh my gosh.
Bam.
All right.
Bam.
As he's like punching you, and he's expecting you to block. You just lift your hands up and grab his head as he's laying down. You see this look of shock in his eyes. You just start going in. Both of you feel as your like foreheads begin to crack, but you are just going at it. Each one, you can see as his eyes get wider and wider. All right. He
Then,
looks at you.
give me 1 second. I think there's one more thing I think I may be able to do.
Okay.
What level is that? That's a bonus action. Okay. I don't have any second level spells. It's a reaction. Minor illusion. Okay, I think. Okay, well, that'll be my turn.
All right. As he has this look of shock, you watch as he's gonna let go of the grapple. He's gonna stand up, still within attack range. Fine. Everyone, it was me. And you watch as his scales start to fall off, as what was once dragon hide begins replacing with fur. You watch as he begins transforming into this werewolf.
No.
He looks at you, Absalom, and then he looks over at your younger brother, and he's going to dash over to your younger brother. So you do get an opportunity of attack.
Okay, and I have Sentinel, so if it hits,
Yeah.
he has no movement. Do I get my sword for this?
No.
Okay. Okay, does a 13 hit?
Oh, does not hit.
Dang
You
it!
go in
Ah.
swing with him. He watches his sharp clawed hands swipe your arm away, and you like fear of being hit by it as he runs over, and he is going to unleash into your younger brother.
So, quick question: isn't dash an action if he's not a
Well,
rogue?
when I say dash, I mean like he's just like running.
Oh, okay.
He's not using his full movement.
He's hurrying.
Right, he's hurrying. Sorry.
Yeah, he can't attack. He's already used that. Dummy.
Because you're in the nightmare, you just watch as he jumps on to your brother and just starts clawing at his open chest, ripping. You see bones and then internal
Oh, I'm
organs.
dumb.
start
I could have
flying.
done something. Okay, whatever. It's
You
too
start
late now.
hearing screams around you, and you see this look of fright in your face as you watch as your brother's head just turns to the ground dead and makes eye contact with you. And the scene starts changing and the skies get dark, and you watch as other druids and members of your tribe begin transforming.
So with this,
And they all are looking,
what I realize it's a nightmare.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Blair.
Okay. Dang it! Oh, come on!
Oh!
That's a disadvantage too.
Are you gonna make me roll again? There, are you happy?
No.
You cared about it, but you could have made it, but you didn't. You even watch as your father begins, who was just right there beside you, begins transforming into this werewolf.
Little me is just like, hang on, this ain't right.
It's your turn.
It's my
It's
turn.
your
Okay.
turn to transform, Absalom. Join us.
Do I have the silver sword from previously?
No.
Do I have a sword?
Or you can roll perception. You didn't have one on you. You're using your fist.
Would that take my action?
Yep.
Okay, then no. Alright, well, I can do this. I can cast a cantrip and get an attack, because that's what I am.
Mhm.
So I'm going to firebolt the one who just killed my brother.
Okay. Roll an attack.
What? Come on! Why is that? Why am I rolling so bad? I'm gonna run and punch him in the face anyway.
You have like this fear just swelling over you. You go, your hand shaky, shoot at the fireball, and just shoots off to the side, hits one of the huts, and then starts catching on flame.
I do know 15 hits, so he takes 5 damage. I'm just
Alright,
gonna
so
punch him in the jaw.
Stand up, scared, still catching your nerves, whatever. Punch him in the jaw. You watch as the jaw just breaks off to the side and is hanging there.
Oh,
He turns and snarls at you. Lovely. All right, that's 10 minutes.
Oh, actually, never mind. I don't get I use my bonus action for that.
And Rissa, you see yourself walk over behind this other red tiefling. Looks exactly like you, but red. And you watch as you sneak up behind her and just start stabbing her in the neck. Each stab wound, blood just pours out. You hear this terrible scream before it stops and the body falls down to the snow, dead. And you watch yourself sort of become just animalistic and start pulling away, trying to just eat what you can. Just skin and bone. What do you do?
She missed part of that. Cause
Oh,
yeah, it was very choppy for a second. I think now.
okay. Yeah, it's your turn. You're watching yourself just murder this other red tiefling that looks like you, and then just start biting into its skin and eating flesh.
We totally dropped for a second.
Whoa. So wait, the red tiefling also looks like me?
Yeah, strange.
it looks like you, except it's red.
Whoa! I'm gonna
And you
try and. Can I break this up? Am I like actually present?
No, you're present, but you're off to the side.
Whoa! Stop that, both of you! Stop that! I'm gonna run over to them.
Okay, you start running over, and like in a bad nightmare. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Like in a bad nightmare. Oh yeah, you're already in a bad nightmare.
Right.
That's higher.
17.
Okay, you still know you're there.
Whoa!
But you still know you're there, but you found yourself just moving slowly as you're trying to reach there. You just look down as you see your teeth. You just look sharp, like razor sharp, and you just are ripping into this poor young tiefling's body. And it stops. And you hear a voice.
What?
Would you have done this if you needed to?
What?
Are you actually an animal? Like
No!
you said you were?
No.
That's not what they all said. There's a reason you have a collar. Like a good little puppy. To keep you quiet when you bark.
Yeah, and I already killed the people who did that to me.
Or did you?
Yeah, I definitely did. But what?
This
This
is the
never
part of you.
happened.
No. But it could have happened. It would have happened if you would have brought
Didn't.
someone with you.
But I didn't.
You will forever be alone. You realize this, correct? Everyone you come in contact with, you just will end up killing. Either directly or indirectly. Your friends, no one's here to help you anymore. Do you see that? Look around and start looking around and there's just no one there. They left you. They don't care about you.
What do you want?
What I want is to feed off of all of you, slowly,
Oh, great.
ingesting your fears and sorrows. It's delicious.
Well, I hope you are enjoying yourself. No, I don't. That's a lie.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I bet you are.
I am.
I'm looking around to see if I can figure out where this voice is coming from.
Roll perception.
14?
Start looking around, confused. You hear it directly behind you, and you turn around and there's nothing there, and then you turn back around and you see that smile and it disappears. It's everywhere, nowhere at the same time. You just hear it echoing. Becomes part of the wind as it blows by.
Show yourself, you coward!
Oh, sorry, I hate to interject,
Yes.
but when I made me roll a wisdom save earlier, I don't have disadvantage on saves. I have disadvantage on checks.
You're right.
Anyway, sorry. I just realized that.
You're good. It's a good thing you rolled low at the beginning. How about you show yourself, your true self? No more illusions, no more facades. Let them know who you are, what you're willing to do for them. All for money. That's all you care about, right? Money.
You don't know anything.
I know everything. You watch
Really?
the voice materializes off in the distance, and there you see 5 men, all in very top-notch uniform, resembling the slavers. They're after you still. They don't like you escaped.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you. If I don't get you first.
Yeah, well, if they make the mistake of finding me, they'll regret it.
True. You know what's fascinating about this job? Not only can I make nightmares in this dreamscape, I can almost turn them into a reality if I wanted to.
Oh, really?
All I have to do is talk into the right person's ear and plant an idea there. Maybe one of them will look for your friend. Ooh, now that would be fun.
Friend?
Yes. I think I shall do that. I think she's sleeping now. Or maybe I could
I
convince
don't even
her
know
that
who
you
you're
need to do
talking
that.
about.
Okay. You can say that. But she's the one that you loved. Your only friend. I can just taste the fear happening and boiling within you now. That's delicious.
Well, if you kill me, you won't be getting any more of it.
It's true. You're rich with it. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll feed off of you every night. Slowly driving you into insanity.
If I'm not insane yet, you sure as heck aren't gonna do the trick.
We'll see. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. 11.
You are now insane.
You hear the scream of everyone that you know. Everyone that you have tried to get personal with and close to. You hear all their voices in unison scream out. In pain, just help me. Help. Help. And you're going to take 27 points of psychic damage. So rounded down, 13. And then you just find yourself in this darkness. No voices, no sounds, nothing.
Is that all you got? Can I hear my own voice?
No. Well, yes, you can it doesn't. You can hear it, but it's
Oh,
not like it's echoing. It's just like if you were to say it.
okay. Yeah, that's what I
We're gonna
thought. Tough.
We're gonna cut over to Larkspur and Ling. As you two are both lying there at night, quietly sleeping, both of you are awoken. You guys would recognize this is due to Larkspur's bow of warning, which will magically awaken you, both from your sleep.
No,
You
no,
have
no,
this
no, no.
strange, terrifying sensation go through, shoot through your body. To you, Ling, your combat training immediately goes into effect. You don't feel the fear, but you go into that mindset of, okay, this is what to do. Larkspur, you feel the fear of something bad's about to happen. And then you all start to hear the sound of something punch against the walls outside.
Oh,
It starts getting louder and louder and louder.
Okay. Ling will. Do I notice that the others have not awakened from this bow of warning?
Well, perception.
Am I rested?
No,
Yes, no.
you're not. That is.
Not rested.
Oh.
Wait, am I? Wait.
You got a short rest, so, like,
Okay. Am I still exhausted?
yes. Your sleep has been interrupted.
Does
Okay.
nobody know what regular sleeping hours are?
Alright. As you're looking, you see Enrissa, Absalom, and Prometheus, and just they have not been awoken. Which you would know
Okay.
that this is not how that normally goes.
So did I get at least a short rest in?
I mean, it's
You
starting
were
to be that way.
You would have gotten a short rest in, like, as you guys were preparing to sleep and everything. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that I have my spell slots.
yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. Because Ling without, yeah. Ling will experiment a little and cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
And, yeah. Also, wait, 20-foot radius sphere, just to check.
I mean, we're all within a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it fill out, so whatever's outside is gonna just have its emotions slammed if it doesn't make a charisma save.
Charisma saving throw. Okay. I'll say two of them are within.
By the way, so
Okay, one is a natural
can we see
19.
through?
The other one is a 13.
It might not have... Oh, that spell doesn't go through, I think. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, it can't go through.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's
something
really
like that.
calm inside the dome.
It is calm.
Okay. Can I see? Because I have control over if it's if we can see through, right?
Mhm.
So, what was it? Because can I see what's out there? Can we see anything?
Roll perception. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I do not have dark vision right now. No.
At disadvantage. It is still night.
Okay.
Well, that's just another roll.
Oh, and would you say? Let's see.
Let's get that.
Okay, so it hasn't been the end of the long rest when the stuff with Nagy happens yet, right?
That has not.
Okay, so I'm not exhausted yet. So it's a 25.
That's 25. All right.
Disadvantage. 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Larkspur, I'm so jealous of your plus 13.
Right?
As you're looking around, you're looking through the dome. At first, you're not able to see much, and then you see a figure run by the window. It appears to be humanoid, except there's a tentacle that is, or like a pseudopod, that's burst out of the mouth as the jaw has just been ripped asunder, like most of the face has. It's just burst through as it's slamming against the door. You watch as another two run in the opposite directions, looking like they're coming around the house as you're following it, and you look through another window and you see it come from the other side. But you only see one of them as it's at the window, and the pseudopod is smacking into the walls. I think we're going to roll initiative now.
Okay, first, outside the dream.
Do you need me to roll initiative as well?
No.
What about me?
I'm Zenny too. I'm
We're just like,
Demon Slayer.
initiative. Okay, we paused. We take 6 seconds to so and so who does nothing. Next person. Okay. Okay.
Hit lurks first 20. Leading is 4.
Yeah, that was not my best.
And I'll just lump them all together. So that's going to be a 16.
Them?
Okay. You guys, Larkspur seen 3 of them.
Oh.
Larkspur, you go first. What would you like to do?
Okay, Larkspur's gonna go on whatever's instinctual for her. Because she just woke up. I was not expecting this. Sorry, I'm like... Okay. Okay, so I know that spells can't go through. I'm just gonna take my bow and shoot at one of them. Since,
Yeah,
it's the only weapon I got, and it's also...
They're going to have 3/4
What was that?
cover. They're going to have 3/4 cover. They're like behind a wall. They're through a wall. There's this little bit of glass. There's a window that you've seen them.
Gotcha. So they're on the outside of the house.
Yes. You just hear them
Okay.
pounding into
We
the
were
wall,
woken up
trying
by
to break
the
it down.
thing. Okay. So
You've seen, and you can hear it coming from opposite ends of the house. It's just slamming over and over.
okay. Okay, and then I'm. So I know we're probably safe in the dome, but they're coming in. I was preparing for a different kind of.
A wake up encounter.
Yeah.
You just want to hold an action? You can do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hold an action. Like I'll ready my bow, and probably ask Ling if she's got any more info or. Yeah, because I know if I leave the dome, then the dome goes down, which we don't want to happen. So I'm not a sitting duck. It's like I'm a what's the duck that I can't really move.
Not between a rock and a hard place.
No. Okay. Well, basically, I'm just gonna just
You're
be like,
pinned.
I'm pinned, yeah, but I'm also protected.
Right.
'Cause I know nothing can get through this. I'll ask Ling about well, I mean, Ling can leave if she wants to. I'll just be like, okay, I can't leave without this going down. I've got my bow ready, and I'll just communicate to Ling that if she wants me to do something, I'll do it, but right now I've just got my bow ready.
Alright. Sounds good.
And since Larkspur is going on instinct, yeah. High or low, somebody?
Hi.
Okay, so high will be a yes to this question. Okay, Larkspur is going to remember. Is she? Sorry, once I did it, then I'm like, roleplay. I don't know if
No, it's fine.
I like that.
Go with it. Go with it.
Okay, she's gonna remember that she's got Nagy and see if Nagy is conscious. Be like, hello?
Roll perception for me.
Okay. Like, yeah.
You look down.
You want disadvantage? Well,
No, Rhythm.
And Rhythm
I hate
dies.
you. Oh my gosh. But looking down, you don't. It just looks like this chitinous piece of armor that's around you. You don't see any eyes open. You don't see anything. You haven't heard Nagy's voice.
all right.
If Maggie's part of the
So-
he would have felt the longbow.
I know.
Okay. All right. So no response from Nagy. So Larkspur's just not gonna think about that then, and just be ready. So I'm just double checking if I have anything else. Oh, I know. I will inspire Ling.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey, here's a quick strum. Don't die.
Don't die!
Sounds good. All right. Their turn. They are going. Let's see. Oh my god. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get double.
You hear the sound of wood cracking as from the side of the house where the door just splinters open and the pseudopod reaches forward and it slithers its way in to the house before you see like this strange ooze-like creature, eyes and teeth all around, and it gets right up next to the dome and sort of grapples onto it. And you just see it sort of like a starfish on something. You see its mouth and it's just sucking there, trying to get in. From the other side, you also hear the sound of wood cracking. You immediately turn around and there's just a small, like 1-inch crack, and it slithers through.
What?
It gets in. And
Into the dome?
Into the house.
into the house.
Into the house. Not the
Oh,
dome.
just 1 second, guys.
No, nothing can get through the dome. By the way, about how long has the dome been up at this point? Like, are you like 4 hours in, or are you like...
I don't know, it depends on how long we slept. We quite clearly did not long rest.
All right, come back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm asking.
So less than 6 hours, I think.
You don't know. You don't know how long it's been.
Okay.
You guys then start from underneath you. Start hearing this.
Oh no.
And you watch as some of the floorboards, as you're like laying there, they move up as if something's hitting it from underneath the ground. Doesn't like her, I didn't roll high enough, but
I believe the dome does protect underneath too, right? Yeah, it's a sphere, so
It's a
oh no, but you just
I'm
hear
double
it
checking.
from underneath.
yeah,
You
well,
guys. You
yeah,
hear-
no, yeah. But I'm just saying that we are protected from underneath too.
Oh,
Just
I know.
it can't get through from underneath. But even if we are hearing the floorboards.
All right, Ling.
Okay, then. So, Ling is, well... Grr.
You're assuming you put the dome over the body of the boy, which I don't know if we ever established that.
That was a different room.
I see, yeah, there we go. It's not my fault, so how dare you?
Feels like I got sucked into that nightmare.
Oh,
Ling is going to bonus action summon Nova.
Pierce on your shoulder.
And will telepathically impart the situation to him because telepathy is probably faster than talking.
Would be great. Yeah.
And Ling will also examine the room to find out where these creatures are and give their.
I mean, like you're in the dome. They are surrounding the dome. Like there are these oozes that have completely covered it now. Both of them, as they're just like you see these eyes and mouths trying to like poke into the dome. It's just not working, and then you can feel floorboards moving. You don't know where that one is, but.
Okay, so we're completely surrounded, and I'm assuming completely like.
Oh yeah. These are medium-sized oozes. They've gone.
Okay, well in that case, sticking my finger out to cast a spell does not seem like a wise solution.
Oh. You could see if you just like raid and Rissa's stuff, find a dagger, just find someone else's weapon and just stab. I don't know if how easy
If you
that
guys
would be.
want to
though.
wait this out,
Everyone's,
because
like,
you have the dome up, you are more than welcome to.
Ling might end up doing that because there's nothing. Ling can try maybe using some of the weapons, but other than that, we seem to be at a stalemate.
So you guys are just.
I'm just helping out the goal would be to get a long rest, hopefully.
All right. So as you guys, they're deciding to wait it out. You try and fall back to sleep, but every time you come close to falling asleep, the bow of warning wakes you up, alerting you of danger, and you are not able to get your long rest done.
That is the question. I can decide to unattune.
You can just shoot it from... I can't say anything. I'm asleep.
No,
Actually, would it still be warning us if we can't be accessed like this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a range.
It's on 30 feet, and it's warning you of danger that's there.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at this thing that's on top of the, like, shoot through the dome on this thing that is trying to eat the dome.
Okay. All right. You're going to be at disadvantage because
he's finally using the longbow warning to his own advantage.
It's at
you
disadvantage.
finally found a way to use the longbow warning against us.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Curse you, Perry the Platypus!
As you just start taking arrows out and firing, it goes through the dome and sort of just gets stuck there, and it just is hanging there as like a mouth goes around it and just starts eating the arrow. Doesn't look like it did anything to it.
Just like a toothpick in its mouth.
Also, DM.
Yeah.
If that's also the case, nothing is happening this time around that was similar to when I cast sleep on these people, correct?
Well,
Oh, like when you cast sleep on everybody and like the mist came up out of Larkspur and started
You
attacking?
did calm emotions.
Or do you mean like before that?
No, there's nothing like that has happened.
Okay. I will tell Larkspur that we're gonna push all of our friends over to one side, and then I'm going to drop a sleep on them, such that we are not affected.
You're within a 10-foot sphere.
We're not in a 10-foot sphere. It's a, isn't it?
The dome? No,
The dome?
It's 10 feet.
It's a
Those
10-foot
sphere.
Oh, it's a
radius.
10-foot radius. So it's 20 foot.
Right.
Yeah, 10-foot radius. So it's
Right.
so it's 20
Oh.
feet across.
That's 20 foot
But,
diameter.
but sleep does have a fairly. I guess you can. You can choose
so
the
that
center.
we
point,
aren't
though.
hit. Assuming
That spell can go through.
It's 20-foot radius.
Well, the spell can't go through, but could the center point of the spell be on the other
the
side?
center point can't.
So if you put the center point right at the edge and Larkspur's at the other side,
Yes, that is the plan.
because I don't
Okay,
think
okay, I understand now. I understand. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You start moving people. I'm gonna have you roll strength, like athletics. You're trying to push Absalom and Prometheus, who are huge
Several
guys.
100 pounds each.
Right.
I said an 18.
Yeah, you're able to get Inrissa over, like you're moving arms out of the way, and you push her off to the side. You then start getting Absalom, and you're moving him, and it's hard. It's taking time.
Yeah, but there's maybe not as much rush. I don't.
Wait, I could. Hang on. Sorry, I'm
I'll
just
also
like.
use Mage Hand to help. 'Cause
Okay.
that's
10 pounds.
It's pulling as you're pushing. I'll just a little bit. I'll say you're able to get Inrissa and Absalom over. Prometheus, he's not budging. He's like it's dead weight laying there, big bug there.
Yeah, wait, how much do you weigh,
Don't kill
Prometheus?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
Hold on, I did the math. It's in my about. Let me check. Notes. No. Other. No. Description. 258 pounds. I'm.
Oh, I weigh more than you. I weigh 280.
Oh, but he has. Oh, I thought that was with you with your armor. Okay.
So my stuff, I haven't even counted in my armor the stuff I'm carrying.
Oh,
right,
if we're
okay,
gonna
yeah,
count
no.
the armor, then.
And yeah.
No,
3.5. There's a push or drag weight.
so I weigh 500 pounds with all my stuff.
With that, Link, I don't think you're pushing them. You're trying to get them, and that's not working.
I
You're
weigh
a
like
little-
310 pounds with my armor.
Together we weigh 800 pounds between two people. Like,
Okay. Well,
I'm surprised like the floorboards aren't like bowing underneath us. Like,
I will at least shift their limbs because an arm weighs less than a body.
but hey, I have a question though. Would Prometheus and I have fallen asleep next to each other, and you could just move and rest next to us, and then you just have all three of us right there?
No, I need to be. Larkspur and I should be at the edge of the dome so that we don't get affected by the sleep spell. Even though the sleep spell works by how many hit points you have left, and we're
We still don't want to be in. Yeah, we don't necessarily know. Well, can we like? Where were the people originally?
I was
Um,
at the
could we
edge
just-
probably.
We probably all would have like.
But I'm
Well, actually,
Because it's like if there's one person we can't move, then we move the other people towards that, unless they're already like split down in the center.
we need to decide sleeping configuration in the future.
I didn't think we'd have to deal with this, but apparently we do.
So,
For all intents and purposes of tonight, I'll say that they're on the edge for you. Okay, I'll be kind. I'll be
okay.
kind, gracious DM to you.
Just
when we
going-
wake up, we'll have to figure out how we're gonna do this from now on, though.
You guys can do that in your secret little chat that you have.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so everybody's off to the side. You cast sleep. 66. Is there anyone at 66?
I'm 65.
All right.
I'm still at 105.
You watch it.
What's the Prometheus
And
at?
Rich's eyes start to
Oh yeah, hold
open
on.
up.
Wait.
He woke. He
Then make
broke
sure
through his dream. He killed the thing.
Yeah, but
Me?
it's still possible.
He might be waking.
I mean, that,
He's.
okay.
Ah!
And it's like you wake up. It's
I wake up.
groggy. You have like this terrible headache, pounding headache, groggy, and you look. Your eyes finally open. You just see this. You can't see out of the dome. You just see these white eyes, and
Ah!
Doesn't she have? Oh, you do have dark vision. But
you can't see outside of the dome. I'm just describing what's. You just see
okay.
these things on the dome.
Whoa. Crap, is this a new version of the stupid nightmare?
It was interesting to cast sleep on a sleeping person.
You cast sleep on me and I woke up? Is that? Never mind. I don't know. What the heck?
Yeah, same. They're attacking us, and we didn't want... Yeah, I think we need to deal with this.
Okay. Do I know that I'm awake and this is not like another stupid...
Well, you did just ask, so...
I attack Larkspur.
You can make a...
Please don't attack
You can
me.
just roll wisdom. 3 wisdom.
Save wisdom.
Save?
Oh, this isn't a save.
Or
This is
just
just a
take-
this is D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
That just isn't related to anything. I just found a puppy and I liked it.
You know you're
nice.
awake.
Okay, good.
Why is this worse?
Okay. Well, they're still asleep. I'm gonna slap Absalom, see if he wakes up.
Slap him. He's asleep.
That's useless. Okay.
They may need to take more damage in the dream before I will be able to wake them up. However, monitoring that situation is unlikely.
Yeah, how can you tell? I don't remember. You guys like woke up. The only time I have not been in the stupid nightmare, you guys woke up at the same time as us. Weren't we coughing up blood the other time? The first time?
Yeah,
That was
love.
bad. At least that's not happening yet.
My idea is, while we're figuring this out, would it be like insight to try and figure out, because Larkspur's just ignoring, but like, whether Nagy is like asleep or like purposely shutting himself off? Would I know enough about that?
You can ask him. You haven't attempted to do anything with Nagy.
Well, I attempted. Well, I was.
You just look.
Well,
and
I tried saying like hello to Nagy.
Yeah, and he didn't respond.
Oh well, I was trying to say like hello in my head. I guess I should have specified that.
Okay, yeah, with no response yet. You can roll. You can roll an insight.
Okay. Okay. I gotta put what I'm doing with the insight.
Oh my god.
What? Oh.
It could either be he is asleep. You're not quite sure of how his physiology works. He might just, have to sleep the entire time. He could be under the nightmare, or he has told you how he doesn't like these things and they kind of scare him, so...
Gotcha.
It could be any of these.
So basically what I summarized. Okay.
Yeah. Could be a whole variety of things. But...
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna pull out my purple sending stone.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Katrina! Whatever. Wake up!
Lark's is gonna go off of that. She's gonna go, oh shoot, we never told Nantala about... Okay,
You
this is
should-
also a
yeah,
big deal,
you
but...
You don't get any...
Yeah, Lark's first gonna try calling this... Ah, she's probably stuck in this too.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Ling is going to monitor the other two.
Alright. So as you are waiting...
But, yeah.
Alright, as you're waiting and Ressada here, about 30 minutes passes, these things, you just hear the sound of scraping his teeth, or like trying to gnaw at this.
Can you not?
It's very unsettling.
Oh,
But 30
while
minutes
that's
into
happening,
it-
can I... Sorry, if it could be happening at the same time. Like, Inrissa is hurt somewhat, right? Because I can do healing,
nice.
probably. Okay, let me just check my...
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're okay.
I'm just like, wait, before we go on. Yeah, what's your... You've got, like, 65
Yeah, that's 65 out of 101.
Out of 101. Okay, so, like, 40 hit points would put
Would be
there.
nice, yeah.
Okay, let me just double check what I do. Okay.
Why do you never do
Okay, so I'll just do
four like that?
dash L4, I believe. Is that? So that's 13 healing at least.
Yay.
And
And then I'll hang on a minute.
Okay.
No, it's a baby
Go ahead.
kitty.
After about 30 minutes, you hear Prometheus start to shuffle, and he awakens.
Where the hell's that Absalom? Piece of shit. And I'm gonna look over and see him, and I'm just gonna, like, flick him on the nose like you do a bad dog. It's for bringing me in that dream. What?
You snag your finger on my tooth, and you're just,
Prometheus, we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
I pointed
And I'm gonna point. Yeah, yes. We're both just pointing.
in any
Oh.
direction.
It's still dark out, DM? 'Cause I'm assuming
You
that...
don't know, these things are round.
Oh,
So,
right.
So what is
they're
it-
covering. Okay.
what is it
It
that's
was dark
covering
when
us?
we woke up.
It's those green oozes that you previously fought the previous day. There's 2 of them. that you
Oh,
can see
these are
them
more
around.
Shoggoths?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not oozes. Cool. I attack. I have weapons that'll go right through the
Just
dome.
remember... Yeah. Okay.
Ling will just
Yeah.
like crouch and give him room to work.
Okay.
Just like crouch next to Absalom, poking.
Yeah, so I guess for utility's sake, I'm gonna use pinch and poke.
The scythe out and just spin in a circle. He has
Everyone duck.
It's like
I've
everybody... Yeah.
always wanted to. Oh wait.
I mean,
Hey DM,
This
did
Yeah.
you put that other
Wait, this is
scythe
probably 10 feet high,
in
isn't it?
DM? It is 10 feet high. Yes.
Did I what?
So everybody just, like, ducks and you have space.
Did you put that staff of the moon goddess in D&D Beyond?
I knew I forgot something. I'm an idiot.
It's fine. If it's attuned, I don't have time to attune to it yet, so it's cool.
Sure.
So what I'm gonna
It is
do
attuned, yes.
is like I'm gonna be grabbing my hammers when Ling says that. I'm gonna go, huh? I've always wanted to do that, and I will just pull out the scythe, and
Okay.
I am going to do that.
Okay.
So first attack's a 22.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's 17 regular damage and 10 fire. And since this is the first attack here, I also get to do the surprise attack.
Yay, bugbearers.
It doesn't know what's coming.
Gosh dang it!
Oh. They can't see inside the dome. It's just,
And I keep forgetting to capitalize my S to make it a 2. No. So, and then a 10 and then 10 sneaky attack.
42 points of damage on the first one.
So it's
Okay.
like nom nom, and I'm like, fire scythe.
Pull out your scythe and it goes through. You watch as flames erupt from the scythe as it slices through. You guys all hear this screech of pain as Black Ichor just pours from the wound, starts sliding down.
Can I stab it too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
up to the hilt so that like I don't leave the dome.
Yeah,
I'm just
you can
like,
do that. It's right against it, so go right ahead.
Sneak attack.
yeah, because it's engaged with Prometheus, so I'm gonna get sneak attack if I hit it.
If you hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately. You stab your dagger through.
I missed.
Part of it just like its form tries like holding on, and you yank it back instinctively, but it doesn't puncture it.
I attacked again.
Yep.
So that's another 19 damage.
All right.
Wait a second. Not 19. It's 20.
I'm assuming you guys are just going to be attacking it the entire time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been chopping on the Shoggoth.
All right.
Slice.
Given enough time, I'll say it takes you just a couple minutes as you're just all everyone that's right there that wishes to are just hacking into it, and you're like just stabbing it. Prometheus is fighting. I don't even want. It's just a massacre that's happening to it as you watch just bits and pieces of flesh just fall down, and you start to see moonlight entering in as it's just falling apart as they're trying to get into you, and they're confused as you're trying to hit it, and you come up with like pseudopods go out and try slamming into the dome, but nothing's happening. Before you watch this, they all just slink off and fall into the ground and sort of bubble up.
So they're off the dome, or are they dead?
They're dead.
Well, great.
No question about it. You guys, I'm not gonna even.
Well,
Do I try to go back to sleep? I don't like sleep.
Just hear me like, oh.
Does it feel like there's enough time to go back to sleep?
You said there's
Roll
moonlight.
nature. Roll nature.
Am I the only person who's going to get a long rest tonight?
You're
Nat 20.
Why is everyone rolling nat 20s but me?
Adley is out for you. Okay.
Wake up, you're gonna speed run.
As you guys look out, you see the moon is still going in through the window. It's starting to set on the horizon, though. Can't really tell from the other side of the house because there's no windows that way. You get the feeling getting close to dawn.
okay.
I don't
so
like
nobody
this.
gets a long rest today.
I'm just sitting there with my purple sending stone, and I'm just like, please wake up, please wake up, please wake up.
Oh, you're just
Like that to
repeating
me?
it over and over?
Yeah.
After like another 30 minutes, you hear, yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're awake and alive and not dead.
Do you know how early it is?
I do. And I'm sorry for waking you up again. Sort of.
You're fine. You're fine. Is everything
Cheers.
okay?
Wanted to warn you. We've been having some trouble with some kind of super creepy demon dream things. Been really problematic in our dreams. And recently, as in tonight, while I was in one of those super creepy dreams, it said it was going to go after you. So
Okay.
I don't really know how
remember
to wait it, other than not sleeping. But I wanted to warn you so you would at least know what was going on.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I will be mindful. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks. Good luck to you too. Okay. I'm gonna go back to bed, okay? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, that's cool.
Okay, thank you.
Oh man, that's crazy, Larkspur. I can't believe we almost forgot to tell her about all of these things. It's so good that you reminded me while I send this letter that I'm writing right now.
Oh, you're writing a letter. I was just
I
going to
was
go over
writing a
setting
letter.
stone, but
I mean,
I guess the letter's good.
Natala's
Okay.
probably asleep,
Yeah.
and we tend to
true.
forget
Absalom.
things when we're talking.
Fair.
Better
As you're standing around Absalom and you're watching as your entire village is transforming into these beasts and all turning towards you. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. It's not a disadvantage because I don't have a disadvantage on wisdom saves.
DM, while he rolls that, will you? Can I use the tattoo that lets me write like with magical ink and stuff? Can I use that to write on Absalom's face in his sleep?
I think so.
Yes.
I got a nat 1.
All right, I will
for
do
wisdom
that.
save.
Okay.
You said nat 1s aren't always bad. Could it be like a nat 20? Like when I was rolling to tell this story, you said nat 1s can be a good thing.
Right. And you blink for a second, and all at once you see in the air just 10 of these werewolf-like creatures jumping at you, and they start jumping on you and clawing at you. You're going to take 22 points of psychic damage,
Oh boy.
and you wake up screaming. All of you, like Prometheus, as you're writing on.
I only finished. It looks like he's got like half a mustache and a monocle, and I'm like, oh, we were just shaking you to see if you're okay. Oh, we just got attacked by these horrible things, and I'm gonna point outside of the thing to the dead Shoggoths. I'm like, yeah, apparently they attacked us in the night. Also, how dare you? You jinxed me, and I ended up in those stupid dreams.
I'm just gonna stare at him. Just give you like just a completely like blank, just like angry stare.
With a mustache.
You guys can now see as the early morning sun is beginning to break through the window.
Well, that sucked.
It appears that my spell was not of any effect.
Which one? The one that woke me up? That woke me up. That was good.
I cast a spell earlier, and it seemed to have no effect.
Yeah, that didn't do anything.
Oh, he cast a spell that woke you up? I woke up because I stabbed it. I just killed it.
I'm gonna hug my knees. I'm gonna like not like full fetal, but like hugging my knees. I'm just gonna like, be sitting there.
Are you okay, Absalom? I know you haven't gotten much sleep in the past few days. You
I'm
look
not
kind
gonna
of
say anything.
You look kind of like shit.
He's just Absalom's gonna be there and just still hugging his knees and have his head down.
Oh, well.
You're at what, 4 levels of exhaustion?
No, I'm only at 2.
Yeah, because I healed him one. DM, does this seem about the time when Nagy had woken up the day before, like when I'd been woken up? Or did it seem like
It's earlier.
Larger woke up a little later?
Yeah,
Okay.
You woke up a little bit later.
Also, thank good DM for letting the nat 1 wake me up.
It was so bad it yanked you out.
Unfortunately, no, but yes, but no.
Oh. Okay.
It's because you were about to die. So you
No,
woke
it
up.
wasn't that who was about to die. There's reasons. I've got reasons.
Oh no.
There's reasons for
Oh boy.
So
And then just for the record to be straight, so Prometheus's letter is talking about everything that Larkspur experienced with the whole, like, undead army thing and the Yellow King and the surgeon stuff.
I put a little picture of
so
us
that
in a
we're all
dome,
clear.
surrounded by like gore of these things, with like a smiley face, and it's gonna say "missing you" at the bottom as well. And I'm also gonna.
You don't explain the picture at all.
No,
Oh yeah, this other stuff happened. Also, here's what's missing.
Yeah, you put all your I dictate, you dictate everything you want, and then like at the end I also put like, yeah, dreams suck. They're really bad. I didn't get any sleep. How about you? Like you can tell where the voice changes very much in this letter, and then I go, okay, like send. I'm like, anyone else want to send something?
I have nothing further to report.
Also, I just totally realized that since I can use that Illuminator's tattoo to, like, draw things, and he said I could draw on people's faces, I could, like, sleight of hand be like, oh, there's something on your face, and, like, rub a mustache onto someone's face. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to use that for
Next time you
pranks.
see Natalia, you're just like, "Hey there." You try and
I'm gonna go. So,
Natalia's like, "For me."
what's
Oh.
the next step, guys?
Well, apparently we don't ever get to sleep again, so that's wonderful.
Prometheus, do you have a spell that could perhaps remove curses or some such?
Well, I did not get very much sleep last night, or
So you
I
can't
guess today,
do more?
whatever it is. So I have no new access to any of Helm's gifts, just the same ones that I had yesterday. So no, I currently do not. Yeah, no, I cannot.
Noted.
But I can
Great.
revivify each of you if you die. Well, most of you. Three of you.
So no more than 3 people are allowed to die.
Well, I mean, as many
hopefully
of
we
you
don't-
can die as you want, as long as I stay alive. Because I can just put you in the bag of holding, and then I'll just, like, take the corpse somewhere, and over the course of, like, a week, I can resurrect each of you.
Good to know.
I mean, it's not, like, the best plan in the world, but, you know, we do what we gotta do, right?
Noted.
Yeah, today's gonna
Well-
suck, guys, I can just tell.
Oh, we should also ask. Right. It's,
It was
that
the
one
other
of
rhythm.
I'm like, somebody dropped. It was the other rhythm. Okay. So we were talking about having to face this guard, right?
Do we want to
Yeah,
do
we
that
should-
so tired?
Well, no, but also I was thinking we should see if we can find out any more information.
You're right. Does
We
Maggie have
ask
more?
We should ask Natalia.
Yeah.
All right, I will dictate
Not-
whatever, whatever it is that you want.
P.S. Your last message. Do you know anything about? And then just describes the various creatures. I'm hearing my own voice from your speaker.
Put your
Prometheus.
headphones back in,
It's
Andrew.
very
My
disconcerting.
headphones are in. It just
Don't lie
does
to me.
that.
Alright, are
Okay.
you using it through the making it so only Natalia can see this, or is this general?
Fixed it, Andrew.
I will ask Larkspur what she would prefer. Actually, no, I won't, because I don't have access to that anymore. So we're just gonna send it regular.
Oh, wait. Does it reset on a long rest or on a daily? Because there's a difference.
Oh, I think it's a long rest, but let me check, because you make very good point.
Yeah, because like my
Oh,
special
the next
Lear that I
dawn. You are right.
for that's on.
So I
It's
do have
done.
access.
You can use it.
A new dawn, a new day.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably keep this for her eyes only. Depending on the channels that this goes through, we don't want to start up a panic.
I'm assuming the
Even
other
if we're
one was
just like,
all
oh, we're
closed.
just wondering.
If you're going to do that, the other one would have been sent to her eyes only also.
I wouldn't have sent it
so.
until Larkspur has given me all the information we needed to send.
Okay.
So we're
Okay,
only gonna
okay.
send one, and if like,
good.
yeah. So it just might be several pages long.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Like, also, do you have any information on like what this creature, like, on creatures from this region, like what, or where this region might be?
I sketch a Shoggoth, but I actually try really hard this time.
Okay.
Ling,
And then I want to like do the anatomy of the Shoggoth or whatever the little bastards look like, and then I'm like, but Shoggoth, any knowledge? Question mark.
Yeah.
But then we
Um,
also heard about these other creatures.
And I'll put Oobleck, and then I'll
one
put
called an Ooplet. So there was
Yes.
something about that they had orange. They were orange instead of green.
Yeah, and I'll give the little descriptors we heard yesterday from Nagy and Dedalin, our Evelyn.
Ling, next time we go to
Everything.
sleep, can you cast sleep on us? And if we're willing to fall asleep, does it mean we automatically fail or we automatically go to sleep?
It's not a failure save. It's based off hit points.
Oh,
I could stab you a bunch.
Just stab us all a little bit. Just sleep. And then we still get the nightmares and we just insta die instead. Okay.
It's per hit die. It isn't willing or unwilling.
Mhm.
What? Oh. Well, that's good. Like, I'm casting it at a 5th level, so that's how I'm able to even try and affect you guys.
Oh, there's an additional 2d8. So it's like, what, 5, 6, 7,
7d8.
8, 9. Wow. It's a first level spell being cast at 5th, so that's an extra
Oh.
10d8. That is 15d8.
Did you see when I first cast it? Like, if you scroll up, like, they had a stack of dice on it.
There we go. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll finish up the letter.
That's
Anything,
a 5d8 plus 8.
anything else anyone wants to put on there? Also, look at this neat drawing I did of a Shoggoth.
We should ask about
I
what was the other
don't
one?
see anything.
We should ask about Ublex.
That's on the next page.
Yeah, we mentioned that.
Good. I think
And then
that-
whatever information we had on the Guardian, which I think probably was just that it exists.
Did y'all tell her about Nick?
But just like
Just thinking maybe we should.
I have a picture of
yeah,
of
well also
Larkspur drawn with like Nagy drawn on her, and then I'm just like, not armor, named Nagy, living thing? Question mark from bad plane full of aberrations.
that's it. Well that's I'm just trying to think about like, should we worry her that it's like literally attached to me?
You say
or
that
do we
you're
just,
like, we don't wanna
keep it
worry,
vague,
and I'm like-
oh,
I'm
there's
like-
also this other thing.
Mom says, don't worry. Probably. Period.
Do I see this?
He is attached, but not mean or malicious? Question mark. And then yet in all caps, and then a period. Just like, I'm like, yes, I think I'm pretty good at this. Like writing is my calling. I think I should be a writer. I think this is
this time-
exactly why Nora left me this.
As you guys are discussing this, you hear this knock on the door.
I reach my wait. I'm gonna reach my arm out the dome and prestidigitate the body bits away. If I can do that.
Actually,
I'm gonna walk upstairs to the
Or-
study.
wait, which door is
Wait.
knocked on?
Front door.
Front door, we are in a different room other than the front room?
I can change my disguise to look like the lady who lived here.
Oh, do it,
Oh,
Yeah. I look like the lady who used to live here.
Evelyn. Yes, Evelyn.
At this point, I will have walked upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go,
yeah. Has the dome hit 8 hours yet?
Yes.
I will be okay.
so the dome is down now.
Yeah, we'll tidy the bodies away, the corpses, and then like
Okay.
I will find the biggest chair or couch in this place, and I will make it look like I am lounging there comfortably.
I go see who it is.
Ling will post herself opposite the door.
Okay. So it's just
Perfectly
prestidigitation taking care of the monster guts.
I'm just opening the door like not opening it wide.
Go through. You look down and you see this small little boy and
Uh-oh.
girl.
Uh-oh.
They look rather dirtied. Look up to you. Hi. Are the people here from yesterday, the ones that like helped save us all, are they here?
I want to insight and check and see if I think these are goo children.
Inrissa just stabs a child in the eye. Inrissa, you can't just stab. Oh, it's goo. Stab it again. Oh no.
You look at them. They look like. I mean, there's dirt all over them. They look like regular, just young children.
Why are you looking for them?
Because, well, our mom and dad, they got like really sick last night. And so we know that you guys like help save a lot of people, and we thought maybe you could come help save them, or help them. I don't know. They're doing a lot of puking, and they're sweaty, and they're not looking too good. And they said, "Go get help." And we knew you guys did a lot, so we're just kind of looking to see if you guys could help us.
So they're not like still asleep. Your parents are awake?
Yeah, they're awake.
Okay.
There's some other people too. I think they said like it just like coming around. Like people are just like starting to puke on the streets. I don't know if it's like the flu or what it is. It's just people are getting sick. So we thought you guys could help. We kind of want you to help her mom and dad first, though. They asked us to come find someone.
Let me check. Wait here. I close the door. You go back in. So there's like a couple kids. They say their parents are puking. Do we help with puking?
No, I can't afford to help anyone except for us, essentially.
Apparently a bunch of people are puking. Anyway, what do I tell these kids? I don't think that they are tentacle kids, but I could be wrong.
I don't care if they're tentacle kids or not. We can't help them.
Okay.
Until we kill the portal. So, act like act like angry Evelyn and just like tell the children to leave.
Okay. I go open the door and say, "We can't help you. Go away." And close the door.
Okay. Do you at least know what the local church is? We're down closer to the wharfs, and we don't really know this part of the city. Do you know where it is, so we can go see if there's a cleric or priest man there that can help? Maybe.
No, we do not know where any of that is, but it should be pretty easy to spot. Just wonder, we're sure to figure it out.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, we're gone.
Hopefully we'll find someone. You shut the door.
Door closed. Alright, I think they're gone.
Good. Now
So
we
to
need
be
to
clear,
plan.
everybody's taken a level or another level of exhaustion at this point, right?
Yes.
Do we all have another level?
Yes.
Ugh, how do you guys do this? I'm so exhausted. Ugh, one level of exhaustion. Ugh.
I'm at 2.
That sounds like a you problem. This is horrible.
I don't like this.
How do you add that to D&D Beyond?
There's
Does not.
Yeah, it's under conditions. You add active conditions, and then you just go to exhaustion at the bottom, and you put the level.
Oh, but it
But
doesn't
it doesn't transfer over to average.
really.
It doesn't transfer over, so you just have to remember.
That's lame.
I will look into.
So, first level of exhaustion would do like
disadvantage.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Second
level is speed half.
reduces your speed.
And then third level gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
yeah, that's dumb. Okay. I was hoping it would work for me even if it doesn't work for you guys, but it didn't. So, I'm apparently not better than everyone else.
We're shocked.
So am I. Like, what?
As you guys are sitting around still discussing, you hear another knock on the door.
We need to relocate.
And disguise should I answer it? Should I look?
No.
No. We'll ignore it.
Prometheus,
Yes.
can you relocate us?
I can. Where would you like to relocate? Did everyone just die? Oh, okay, never mind. I just
Where
got
should we go? Somewhere. somewhere.
Over the
Over
rainbow.
the rainbow.
People, I don't know.
I mean, I have a piece of rubble from the middle of the rubble area, but like...
Also, Andrew, that was harmonious.
We could go to the rubble, but I feel like there's probably gonna be people there.
So, I mean, we could teleport just outside of town, like...
We could do that.
So upstairs, are there any windows that look outside to where the door is?
Yep.
Can I look down and just see who's there?
He's gonna Dutch person this and just look out the second floor window and be like, go away!
Roll perception.
Okay.
If it's the same kids, they should go away. I was mean.
That's an 8.
As you look down, you see that looks to be a middle-aged gentleman, sort of just knocking. Hello? Hello? Is anyone in? Have they already got...
Should I just tell them to go away?
He sort of turns around,
No.
just starts yelling. I don't know if they're here anymore.
Okay,
I don't know.
we all need to go. I'm just gonna
Can I
whisper.
just go inside. I don't
We need to.
think so.
We need to go. We need to. Everyone run upstairs, and we're just gonna teleport to just outside of town, I guess.
I'm gonna walk downstairs and open the door.
Alright. You walk down and you open the door.
Everybody
You
else
see
is
this
going
man
upstairs.
is walking away, and he hears the door. He's like, "Oh, you are here. Hi, Roderick. That's my name. We have wipes his forehead. Haven't been really feeling well lately. A lot of us saw what you did for our city. Thought maybe you could all help us out. Do you have anyone that's capable of healing people? There's a lot of people that are getting sick. I don't quite know why, but can you help us?
I'll nod. I'm just like,
No, I come up and we are not physicians.
I'm
He,
just saying that you hear him yell, "They said they'll help!" And you hear, like, off in the distance, a couple of people like, "Yeah!"
So everyone's now in the main room, though, right?
I was turned to Natal and said, you were ordered to help the city. You're not touching me.
I don't have to be touching
You
you.
turned into Tala?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I do not.
we've never had
I'm
that
checking it
before.
right now.
Well, I'm leaving Absalom.
Uh,
Plus, you have to be willing, so if you don't want to come with me, you don't have to come with me.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just leave.
Anyways, I'm teleporting everyone willing to just outside of town, I guess, since that's
Are you
what...
willing, Absalom?
He's leaving me.
Okay.
I said if you're willing. I said if you're willing to come, you'd come with.
Are you saying this out loud for the guy to hear?
No, because you already know the rule. You know if I'm teleporting and it tries to grab you, you would, and you're willing to go, it'll take you. So, are you willing? Do you teleport with us?
No.
Why? You and your 4 levels of exhaustion, 3 levels. No, you're at 3. We took another level
I'm at
for
2.
today.
He got a greater restoration yesterday.
Yes, and
I
I was
thought
only
I thought he was already at 2.
I was at 2 yesterday, and I got a greater restoration. It went down to a 1, so I'm now back down at 2.
Well, you have fun healing them because we
Also, I see a
can't.
ragamuffin when I summon your broom.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm already gone with my broom.
It doesn't matter if you're only a mile away.
It does since it's my broom.
Nope. It's command word. I checked.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna summon it again, and then I'll just change its command word, which I can do.
That's if you can get it and if you know it's gone.
I would know it's actually you can't get it because it's in the bag of holding. You
Are you
can't.
sure?
Yeah, that's where I store it.
Hang on. Let me see.
It's
Broom
it's
of-
further than a mile away. It has to be in the bag.
Oh, does the DM say it's a mile away?
If it's in the bag, it's further than a mile away, no matter where.
Contention within the party, I'm going to say you aren't able to summon it.
I mean, the broom doesn't respond to attunement or anything like that. It's
Yeah,
just
but it's
a command word.
it's in the bag. You cannot
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, so I'll say.
The bag. It's
This one-
always stored in the bag unless we're using it.
I'm checking something real quick.
Alright. So, Prometheus, Inrissa, not Nora, wow, sorry. Lean and Larkspur. You guys teleport away. Absalom. What are you gonna do?
So hang on, I'm checking something really quickly.
Wait, he didn't come with us? Gosh dang it. This is the tunnels all over. Oh, someone already said that.
What? Wow.
This is the tunnels all over again. You were right, Inrissa. How did you know about that experience?
How did you know?
You've done this before?
Have you been secretly following us this whole time?
So-
Absolutely, it's really to show up memories.
So, question. So the broom acts as if it's on a different plane right now.
Yes.
But a plane isn't necessarily far away.
It is. It's in a different plane. It's a different dimension.
But that doesn't mean it's far away. It can be on top, like the ethereal plane. It can be right there.
No, a different plane in the spheres of planes. It's out of the range, no matter what, regardless.
What about the ethereal plane?
It's not in the ethereal plane.
I'm asking though. You're saying
And
as if
also,
it's
you can't
12
summon
planes.
anything from the ethereal plane either, unless you have a specific spell
That's not
for
the
that.
ethereal plane though. It's the astral plane. Anyway,
It's in
no, it's in the astral plane. I checked the bag of holding and how that works.
oh.
It's
It's its
acts
own
as if
personal
a pop
demi-plane.
dimension, but the contents are. It says the contents are scattered throughout the astral plane.
Weird.
You still
know.
can't get it. It's
Oh,
fine.
if it explodes.
Yeah, only if it explodes. Otherwise, it's its own personal plane.
No, I thought it said. Hang on.
No.
I'm double checking again because I was just reading it, and I don't like the fact you're just contradicting me.
We're not contradicting you. You're just wrong.
You are.
Anyways, well, Absalom didn't come with us, I guess.
Wow.
So we need a plan of action. We don't know where the portal is, except Nagy does know, but did you get Nagy to wake up this morning, Larkspur?
DM, can I privately message you since they're away from me? Also, you're muted.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Someone was talking, so.
So he has. Okay, I'll privately message you, sister.
Is Nagy awake?
Roll perception.
I was asking.
I mean, I assume I would have noted because. Then again, I've only spent one day with Nagy. So I'm going to perception.
Larkspur,
I'll
You
check, I
can
guess.
either choose your. You can either choose your level of exhaustion.
I mean, I think
Or-
I'm going with exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I even have any hit die, so
So then it will take.
half of 0 is 0.
Right, so it will just
Yeah,
take you.
I'll
so
be
you're at
level 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh man.
So my speed is halved.
Yikes.
Alrighty.
So I feel the associated pain, and Nagy is awake, apparently.
Is he?
DM?
You look down. You don't see Nagy. You don't see his eye.
Like I see Nagy, like the armor, but not the eye.
Correct.
Okay. Do I feel the associated pain, like of him,
You do. Yeah.
eating, or okay?
Try
Yeah.
not.
You do feel like you do feel that physical exertion that is now upon you. Has come upon you.
I can say, "Ow." Are you awake?
Try not.
Yeah. I'm awake. What are we gonna do? Sorry. Oh, I was tired. Are we going to my friends? We're gonna go kill all the bad guys? What's the plan?
I assume he's saying this out loud, or just in my head?
Yeah, no, he's saying it to you. He's speaking with you.
Like in my head. Nobody else is hearing?
Yes.
Or that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Let me know if I
We
gotta
did not
protect
get.
you.
We didn't get much sleep last night.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
Nope.
It looks like Nagy's awake and she's like thinking at him.
That's like part of the exhaustion is that Larcher's really easy to read. Like,
Who knows?
I'd planned how the roleplay was going to go this session, but now it's not going to go anywhere near that because it's still.
Yeah.
So it's like I gotta reconfigure. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be prepared. I'm not gonna hold up things, and now I'm like, what? I guess it fits because I am under 2 levels of exhaustion. So, yeah, Larcher's just like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, we didn't get much sleep, and
I can tell. It's okay.
Yeah, did you sleep well? You
I'm awake.
took your time waking up.
Yes.
Do you have dreams?
What are dreams?
That's a no.
It's when you sleep, but you're like, seeing yourself in different situations, or maybe you're not even in it, but like you're watching stuff happen, and then, but none of it is real.
I don't think so.
Cool. Well, yes, I guess some of us, had bad dreams that were too real, and then the rest of us got woken up by real things that were real. And, yeah, none of us got enough sleep, I don't think. We're all very tired.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes it difficult. Maybe we should go back to sleep? I'm awake. But
I mean, I'd love to try to go back to, but
well, you should. Watch as Nagy's eye opens up, and all of you that are right there can hear Nagy's voice. You all look really tired.
by the way, when Nagy is speaking, is it an audible voice, or is he just telepathically speaking in everybody's head?
It depends. Sometimes it's audible, sometimes it's telepathically.
Okay.
Right now, it's
So I
right now
wasn't
it's
just
audible.
totally Mr. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What did he say again? I'm sorry.
So, he's
I'm
talking to
role-playing
all
too
of
well,
you,
my
like,
brain's not well.
you all look really tired.
Yeah, it's great.
We're very
need to-
tired.
Absalom wants us to go back and help sick people, but I think that, like, Absalom, I think we should do the other thing. I don't know.
So, Absalom, as a character, is really frustrated with all of you for just leaving.
We didn't just leave. You stayed.
And he also thinks the sickness has to do with the creatures that infest people.
Yeah, but there's
So
nothing we can do if we're not safe with the plan of action. What you did was volunteer to get us killed.
No, that's not true. Plus, also, I did just check with Mr. Kluki, sir. And, technically, because I'm still captain, I can give orders. And also, you should be familiar, Andrew, with how military structure works.
Yes, but I'm insubordinate, so...
So do you want to be considered insubordinate?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I can bring it up with higher people. There's also court hearings and whatnot.
The
and
only
military
person
hearings.
higher than us is Natala.
I know.
But
You guys put me in a very powerful position.
I'm writing Natala right now about the levels of exhaustion that
you
Absalom
are
has.
suffering from.
No, that you are suffering from.
think the least exhausted people should be in charge. Oh, that's not you, Absalom.
Also not you, Anrissa. Plus, you also don't know my state of being right now because you didn't bother to really check in on me when I woke up.
We saw you. You're always tired
and
and grumpy.
you also know that I was healed yesterday.
Yeah, but we also know you always dream because you have no wisdom.
know you've been in that dream 3 times, man.
I've always killed it. You also know that the thing was mad with me because I keep on beating it.
It's not that easy. It's pretty easy to beat from the looks of it.
You've only been in twice, and I helped you out the first time.
This is the most awkward argument to be having on a stone because Absalom is standing talking to a rock in front of a guy at a door.
Is this not over the stone? This is not a character.
No, this is in person.
The stone, sorry.
Because I was talking about the DM as well.
I'm your boss. You listen to me. No.
So that order that I gave out earlier would have been given over Natala's sending stone,
Uh-huh.
which also Natala can hear,
Yes. And I would responded the exact same way.
which is
Wait, what was
no.
the order you gave?
So I said to the members of the Praetorian Guard, I hereby order you to return to the city and continue to purge by assisting the afflicted citizens.
And I would have said, that's not that's not purging. That's
We need a-
suicide.
Also, so you said DM. So in the meantime, I was examining the citizens. What would I have found?
Roll a medicine check.
Okay. And I would also be getting testimonials from people. Oh, hang on. That's probably at disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, well, the next one's a 19, so... Why?
As you are examining them, they're... I mean, you're able to tell, like, there's nothing strange about their bodies per se. They all do appear to be people. But they just all seem to be suffering from the same, just flu-like symptoms. They're sweating, they have a fever, they're vomiting, and they all keep saying they don't know how this happened. They just did their daily things. They had their daily meal.
I'll ask how they slept.
They respond with, they slept fine, besides, being ill and sick. They got up and got some water, and then their stomach felt more ill.
Wait, you got some water? Did you start feeling sick after you got water?
The guy you're talking to pauses for a moment. Well, yeah, I guess.
I'll start asking other people, like who are also sick, who are around, if like that same question.
Same general consensus.
And I'll say over Natala's sending stone, the water supply is affected.
That's terrible.
The gate is beneath the city, from what we have known.
Oh, great. We're going to be going to sewers. I hate sewers.
I mean,
Well-
I don't think their drinking water and cisterns are connected, or at least their sewers are connected, so it's probably a main cistern that holds drinking water.
Well, we got far away so that we could talk to Nagy. Nagy knows the gate. Nagy's been through the gate. Nagy can probably tell us, or at least give us some vague directions.
Right, Nagy?
Yeah, I can do that. Like I said, I'll take you there. A little scared, but...
So also, I should add that
Before you
by
take us
continuing
there,
to purge...
what's it like there?
What? Are you asking me? What?
We were asking Nagy something.
Oh.
Yeah, Oh yeah,
What's it like
asking
what?
Nagy about, at the gate. What's the gatekeeper like? And
No,
what
I don't know.
what
I
kind
haven't
of...
really talked with them. I just know there is one.
Did you see them?
No, but I've heard that he's down there. He has other people that help pull different commodities from the portals to get them up here and to sell them and to all that stuff.
Do you know anything about him? Said it's a him?
Him, I assume it's a him. People say it's he. I just know he sort of in charge of the traffic that goes through, tells people what stores, what places need to go to, make sure that nobody goes from this side to that side that doesn't belong there.
Okay.
So, Ling, what do you see?
He's in the air. She's in the air.
Right, looking in the air, you see people just going on their own way. They're doing their own thing. City life.
Dealing with at least half the city just got flattened.
Right, there's people that they're clearing sections of the city. They're up and doing that. There's people that are opening up their shops again. It's just normal city life. Pretty much. It doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. You do see several people that look ill, and they're still going to work, and they're kind of sluggish, but they're doing what they need to be doing.
So while that's happening, can I also ask for like a city official?
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes
One specifically
while.
that knows, like that deals with building new buildings or the water and whatnot.
Okay.
City here.
Yeah, so some of the townsfolk that are walking around, they show you off towards where like the
Behold, it's Absalom.
you are the city official.
No, I'm the Empire official.
They lead you to just sort of like the government buildings.
They take you to a pile of rubble. This was the government district.
You destroy
That on the wall. That was the mayor.
I guess I'm
great.
teleporting us all back. Is that what's going on? Is that what we agreed? Actually, man. Well, yeah.
We're asking nagging questions.
Yeah, if we're gonna.
Nagi, he doesn't know exactly what this gatekeeper looks like.
Have we tried abstracting
Nagi.
memories from Nagi?
Well, the person who would be doing it is not with us right now.
Well, yes, but if we
I can
have we
look at
tried
memories, but
have
can't
we
extract.
tried that yet though?
No, you have not.
No, we haven't.
All right.
The only time you suggested it, so, like, out of character, like, I don't know this in character, but Absalom leaned over, like, I don't want to touch it. Like, he's a person!
Hey,
So,
Larkspur, you said
Okay,
that you could talk to Nagi,
well,
like
hang on,
in your
I will-
brain, right?
yes.
Can he show you images?
Nagi, can you show me images?
Did it work? You just hear his voice.
Apparently not.
All right. Well, once we get Ling, I guess we go
Okay.
back because Absalom either has to get
Okay.
the information from him, or we have to go and search the town and actually leave. But we can't deal with these people all day.
Okay. I do want to ask a question to Nagi, though, that I didn't get an answer yet. As Nagi, like, is the gatekeeper from the other place? Like, where Nagi's from, or is the gatekeeper just
I
Nagi
assume
know?
so.
From which? From the other place? Or
Yeah,
from here?
from where I'm from. Yeah, I would assume he's from there.
Does he have a host like you?
No, I don't know a lot about him.
Okay.
So-
Just say.
Since
Does
this is
your
over the
friends
Sending
know
Stones,
more
I
of
wouldn't
him?
know. But the thing is, the thing is a Shoggoth. Like we're already told this by Evelyn.
The gatekeeper of the Shoggoth?
Yeah, she said it was like
No.
a big, strong one.
He did not. She said it wasn't a Shoggoth. She said it was something else, and that it was big and scary, and that it would
No, I
only
think
be
she
nice
said
if it was
an
with
elder
us.
Shoggoth.
She did say it was
It's
an elder one.
An elder Shoggoth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was what Evelyn said.
Goo.
Hope you guys aren't like asking dumb questions you already know the answer to over there.
Nope.
Well, I'm not getting any answers to questions because I keep getting interrupted by arguments over the Sending Stone, apparently. It's an awkward silence. Okay.
I am en route.
What was the last thing I asked? Because I can't remember the last thing I asked.
You were asking about.
Well, let's see. So I was asking. Yeah. Oh, I was asking if Nagi's friend would know more about the gatekeeper.
Well, maybe he gets goods from there, so that's possible.
Where is your friend?
Oh, he's
Where in the
he's in the city.
city? Do you know where? Yeah. Could you tell, or would
And
you
as
have
he
to
says,
wait
yeah,
there?
you feel as the chitinous armor just sort of goes around your legs, and you start walking. And he's like,
Maggie?
I forgot. Sorry.
I'm gonna say, can you describe where, or would you have to walk there?
Oh, well, I can just talk to you. Turn here, go here, do that.
Okay, but you couldn't say it's over in this part of the city. You'd have to go there.
Well, I mean, it's probably easier if we just go there, but there's a lot of stores around. People, I've heard voices, the trade district, I think that's what it was called.
Trade district?
I think so. I think that's what people called it. That sounds right. There's a lot of voices, a lot of people talking.
Prometheus, have we gotten any response from Natalia yet? Or any acknowledgement?
I haven't heard the bag ding, unless I
There
have.
hasn't been.
Yeah,
There
so
has not been.
there's been no acknowledgements. So as far as we know, she's still asleep. Or not being given the messages.
Yeah.
Wait, who was in there that was not of the stones?
Yeah, that was just impressive. Okay, so trade district was where we'll start, I guess.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys start making your way over to the trade district.
Well, are we teleporting back to Absalom?
Well,
Get him?
once we get the answers, we're just going to go into the city. He's not going to stand around in the house.
So I'll go over the stones. I'll say, Absalom, we're just
Yeah.
gathering information. We're
Go
on
to
our
the
way
trade
back.
district.
And then...
Oh, about the sickness? Because I already know why that is.
Why would we ask about the sickness?
Because it's your duty to help the people of the... whatever, you're not...
Our mission is
We'll
to
deal with it
purge the
later.
city.
You said you thought they're connected, didn't you? We're
Yeah,
trying
I
to get
think they
more
are, actually. I think
information
that was
Yeah,
about
it's the
each
water.
other in the
You've
city.
been talking over the
So-
sending stones the whole time.
Yes, I'm actually going over right now to get a
Point
map of the
being, we're trying
cisterns.
to find information. Point being,
Oh, also, you would
we're
have all
on
heard the
our...
conversation.
we're getting
between me and Lynn.
information. Okay.
You would have heard
And then
the
I'm
whole
also going to
conversation
say
between me and Lynn,
separately,
right?
I'm going to say, Natala, are you awake?
Just once I guess.
Okay. That's a maybe.
Oh, no, man. I thought it was a question being asked to me from an outside party. There's no response from Natalia.
Oh, she's okay.
Natala, I hope you wake up soon. And then,
I mean, I hope she wakes.
It's a bummer we can't leave voice messages with these for them to
A voice message. That's an interesting concept. Like a letter you can listen to later.
Yeah. And then it doesn't have to be loud.
Right.
They don't have to be awake.
Like-
You can leave it and then they can listen to it when they wake up. Yeah. Really
right? Hey, you just have Absalom do a memory thing, pull out a memory.
Oh
and,
wait,
mail a memory.
there are stones that do that.
Cool. Ah.
You can. That's a thing. That's already a thing. Totally,
Yeah.
just remember that's a thing.
It's just not the thing that we have. Okay.
All right.
To the trade district.
I'm at half speed also, so I'm at my regular speed is what? 30.
Maybe
Yeah, so I'm at 15
Flying broom.
speed.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because once we get to the city, every one of us is going to be Larkspur and Absalom are both slowed by half.
That's true. We'll just walk slow then.
But no, the
Okay.
trade district is where we're planning on going. Then yes.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know where the trade district is in relation to what part of the city got destroyed, or the house we had slept in last night?
Trade district is closer down to the docks. It's in between. You were sort of part of the upper district of the city, where a lot of the housing was. But most of the trade district is like on that next little part up from the docks, as that's where a lot of the trade comes in. So they have it relatively close.
I'm gonna teleport us
Yeah, how
all
long did the
to the docks.
Okay. How
Specific
long does the
forbidden
or whatever it was stay up?
24
It's over now.
hours.
Yeah,
I thought I
Okay.
cast it over the new location when we stopped for the night.
Oh, did
Yeah,
did,
because
that's right.
you guys were like, guys, the undead people are gone. I was like, well, I really don't like undead. Okay.
That is correct. You did do that.
Yeah. So
All right.
no, I'm gonna take us to
I
that
guess the
alley
question is,
specifically where we hid the first time near the docks.
Okay, sounds good.
Familiar
So you guys teleport there?
location.
All right, Absalom. While they're doing this, you make your way to the downtown.
downtown?
That is not the song I was referencing.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that one. I thought you were singing from the
Nothing
plant
more?
thing, whatever.
I think I know the song you were referencing there. Downtown, things will be great when you're
Downtown.
Be waiting for you.
Yes.
Everybody's just suddenly singing over the sending stones.
Everybody's like, everybody's
Guys,
super
guys,
stressed
we're
right now. There's
harmonizing.
a lot going on. All right,
Just
you
like,
actually make your way to the
Lock
city
her in
chambers, where there are several town officials around. Without problem, Absalom, they let you in. They know who you are. They are all there, and they're. What would you like to do?
So I would like to inquire after a person who knows the layout of the waterways the best that supply the town.
They, without hesitation, go and they don't even ask questions. You guys have got yourself a reputation, and you obviously just helped save the city. So as you ask, about 10 minutes pass by as a short, older man, very patchy white hair with very large spectacles. Like it almost like magnifies his eyes because of like how thick the glasses are. Comes walking. He has several large rolls of paper under his arm. He walks up, and pulls up this little stool, and comes up onto the table. Aye, says you needed help with the waterways, and he plops them on the table and unravels them. Here you go.
So, quick question: does he look like a goo person?
You can roll insight. Yes, exactly like that.
Oh, wait, I should do that at disadvantage. Oh, that's an 18. Okay, it's an 18. Okay.
Okay.
Even sleep
Yeah,
deprived,
no,
he knows a
he-
goo person.
He has no signs. The way he's walking is normal. No signs that he's a good person.
Okay. So, sir, I have reason to believe that perhaps the waterways have been contaminated with something, at least in some areas of the city.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Yes, and then I'll point.
Half the city's broken, another half the city, the water's gone.
Yes, we're working on fixing it right now. This is why we were. I mean, partially the reason why we were sent.
We appreciate that, Sonny.
So, I would like to point on the maps where I've met people, where I think kind of the highest concentration of sick people were.
Okay.
And I'll just relay, like, yeah, as I was examining these people, they all mentioned that they began feeling sick and had these symptoms after they had drawn water and had drank it.
Interesting.
Right now, I have one of the members of my team examining the water coming into the city that's on land. But for these people who are affected in this region, do you know where the water they would be drawing from is?
Well, and he starts pointing off several major wells that are around. Could be any of these.
Okay, and then I'll be taking mental note of where he's pointing.
Uh-huh.
And also, we were sent to investigate something that is happening either in the sewers and the cisterns under the city. I believe it may be connected with that.
Well, the water is underneath the city, so that would make sense. The water's bad. It would be bad down there.
So, do you know of a large cistern that would be able to have, like, fresh air in it as well, where something, let's say, I don't know, a portal could come through? Or
Portal?
And I'll just like hold my fingers up to my lips, kind of like this, and just be like, keep it on the down low a little bit.
Well, I mean, there's lots of, Just a second. Crawls down off the stool and marches his way back to one of the rooms. Another 5 minutes passes by. He comes back with another couple large scrolls and puts them on the table and unravels them. Well, there's entrances down there, here, and here, and he points to different sections of the city. And there's extensive cavern tunnels underneath there, so like, if there was a portal, I guess there could be one anywhere.
All right, then. Do you know where
they usually go down there? I don't know why there'd be a portal down there.
It's so things can come in easily. I mean,
that's
so people can leave.
Oh, okay.
They're not good people or things, I should say. So,
should I get? Do we need to tell the higher authorities about this?
I am the higher authority.
That's the one thing that comes across all the channel. I am the higher authority.
I mean, like,
Empress Natala is extremely aware of the situation, and that's why we were sent.
We just haven't got anyone. Oh, okay. Do we need to alert some of the guards?
I would have I would have people drink from different sources of water if they can for right now.
I don't know if the DM I don't know if
Sounds
the DM
good.
saw it, but when we first got to town, every rain barrel I passed.
saw it.
Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, we've been spreading
I'll
the
get
word.
to that in just a minute. So, okay. Well,
Yeah, maybe send out a public service announcement to either refrain from drawing from those wells or also to collect rainwater. Try that if you can.
all right. Just 1 second. You wait just right here. Watch as he leaves the room, and you hear some shouting. You hear some voices, and then you hear some feet running quickly. Well, there's gonna be people outside talking about it. Don't worry. Got it taken care of.
Okay,
If you need
wonderful.
these maps, you can take them. Just bring them back here, okay?
Oh, let me just take a quick mental look, and then I should be able to look at them whenever I want in my mind. You can keep the things.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I'll go through, scan them, take a good mental look at all of them, and then roll up the next one and just go through, and then I'll hand them back to him.
All right. Sounds good. All right.
And then I will have my mind palace.
All right. So you start doing that. Prometheus and the rest of you, as you guys teleport back down to the docks and start making your way up to the trade district. Prometheus, as you start filling it with fresh water, people start gathering around, thirsty from the day's work that just started. It's kind of a warm day.
It's fresh water, by the way, not salt. Just want to clarify, just to make sure. I don't want any mistakes.
Oh no, you're good. People come over, they take their ladle, and they drink it. And as soon as they swallow, you can just see this look of confusion on their faces before they immediately just vomit.
What?
Wait, they vomit because of the water?
A couple look at you like, "Oh, that was." Oh,
Maybe it's an area of effect.
Are you sure that's fresh? That
I'm going to try.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to try some of the water I just made.
Okay, I need you to
That
make
you made?
a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, yes, Absalom. Water that I made.
With this decanter.
12.
As you taste some of your water, it tastes fine, and then you swallow, and it hits your stomach, and immediately you feel nauseous. And you are now considered poisoned for the next 24 hours.
Cool. I'm gonna go. Everyone.
Just immediately.
I'm gonna notify Absalom. I'm like, Absalom, it's not in the waterways. Any water here is toxic.
Oh, come on.
I made fresh magic water.
Okay.
I'll relay that to the official. Be like, turns out. So I just received some weird information from another member of my group. It turns out any water anywhere in the city is toxic, even ones that are created magically. So I don't think it doesn't matter at this point.
Oh, this isn't good. I'll be right back in here as he runs outside quickly and he starts shouting. Tell him it's all the water. Don't have him drink any water. Yeah, shout it real loud. Okay. And he comes back. You start hearing like the bell, ding, ding.
I wonder if beer is safe.
Don't drink any water. You will get sick. Ding, ding. People follow her. The poisonous water. Ding.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. You've been extremely helpful. What was your name?
As we're walking, can I like take a? I don't know. Have some that I just want to like take some water and ritually cast Identify, which will take like 10 or 11 minutes.
Okay. All right. So you're working a lot.
Just to see.
My friends call me.
Can I just say that I happen to find something?
Yeah.
What was that, DM?
Graham. Graham is the name. Graham Silverstein.
All right. I'll make sure to mention that to the Empress. You've been very helpful.
Oh, as of you. No more water, I guess.
I
Please
mean,
take care of it quickly.
hopefully only for a little bit. We're going to try and take care of that immediately. And then with that, I
hope
will
so.
try and reunite with the party.
All right, sounds good. Larkspur, as you cast Identify, there's no magical properties to it. It's just water.
Okay. Can I ask Nagy if Nagy has any experience with something that makes bad from the other place? Like just in my head.
You hear him say, I don't know. I don't drink water. I don't know.
Well, I mean, do we think it's probably to do with this portal?
No, I think we either made something mad last night, or we made something mad last night.
Well, what did we make mad? Is it the Guardian thingy, or is this something entirely new that we now have to deal with?
Well, we killed a bunch of things that were
Are
all
we
the same
still in
time.
the area? Sorry, that would have been affected by Forbidden. I guess we probably would.
No.
Prometheus, could you send a letter, just to, like a letter to the office? You don't necessarily have to address it to Natala, but just a status update of the situation that all the water here is poisoned.
It's not all the water, it's any water here. I
same
created magical... No. All water here means all water from this vicinity.
Okay,
Anyway, I'll be
fine.
specific about it. Like, I'll put the exact instance in and blah, blah, blah.
We'll just tell them and make sure that anyone in their office can read it.
I'm going to... It's going to say... I'm just going to put urgent on the front of the letter.
To whom it may concern.
And then I'm going to put I'm going to sketch it like a grumpy-looking Absalom on the front. And a crying Prometheus. Yes. And then I will
He's
send
like holding
it.
his tongue.
How good is the drawing, though?
You know what? I'll hold on. I'm going to sleight of hand? I don't know.
It's disadvantage because you're...
Roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier at disadvantage.
8. Exactly as I intended it. You also don't know about this, since I'm the only one who reads these letters or sends them.
Your drawing of me just looks like this.
Prometheus is just like, I need something good. I just need to take a look at my own and assess it. Okay.
Absalom. Absalom. Yeah.
Yes.
The water's poisoned, don't drink it. Also, we need you to reach into I'm forgetting everything. Nagy's mind.
I'm on my way. So
Where are you on your way to? You don't even know where we're at.
you're near the docks, aren't you?
No, we're in the town center.
Which is near the docks, isn't it?
Where are you right now? It's just gonna be that thing. What was it? Was it was that the group with the misfits where we're just like shooting firebolt into the air, like come towards my firebolts?
Don't do that.
Oh no, I don't even have anything to do that with. I'm just saying, like, I'm just like,
Just direct me. I now have maps of the city and the waterways all etched into my mind
we're
forever.
next to. Do you have that feat?
No, but I can pull memories out of my own brain and look at it.
Oh, that's kind of fair. He's just looking at a picture of a map on his memories in front of him, like a map. That's
pretty
that's
much.
actually ingenious. I can't believe we didn't think of that earlier.
Yeah.
Man,
That's kinda
Chronicler was
great.
so dumb. He paid for maps and he had that spell. Gosh dang it. Anyways, oh my gosh, so much
Yes,
gold.
My adventures have proved fruitful, and I now know exactly of all the waterways underneath the city.
Right.
Well, I don't know if that's gonna help us.
Actually, well, because then I can see the memory of Nagy and where the thing is, and I know exactly where to go.
Great.
Potentially.
Let's look at Nagy's memory if that's possible.
If that's possible.
Yeah,
If
we'll
not,
figure
we
out.
can't get lost.
Yeah, we'll figure out how to meet up. But while we do that, I'm gonna have the rest of the party doing the looking or trying to navigate, and I want to see if I perceive any goo people.
Careful, perception.
At disadvantage.
After about 5 minutes, Prometheus, you do hear a ding.
Oh, who just got a letter? I
This is
just
what
got
my
a
memory looks
letter.
like, by the way.
I got an 18 on disadvantage.
Okay.
Hey.
As you guys are paying attention, looking around, you're not seeing anyone out of the ordinary. You hear the city callers just shouting out the water's poisonous and that no one should go and drink water until this situation is taken care of. But no one's really giving much heed to you. Oh my gosh, 30.
Disadvantage in Rissa.
That was the second roll. The first one was a 34.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's the one.
Rogues,
Wow.
man.
Wait, is reliable talent trump disadvantage?
Yeah,
Man.
because if it's more than a 10, it's still a 10.
To think-
So the lowest-
To think, I could have had that, but Helma's like, no, you gotta be a Healy boy. No being sneak boy.
I mean, it has saved our lives, so like.
It saved your lives, but has it made me sneakier? No. I may have saved everyone's life literally the night before, but I
you can also
jingle when
fort
I
better now.
walk.
But I forgot to make my perception was not a disadvantage.
Prometheus, you make better equipment now, though.
It didn't change anything about his smithing. It just made it to where you could do it magically faster.
I mean, but would Prometheus complain about that?
Only a
Yeah.
23.
Now I can make things faster.
Why am I better at my job, but still not sneaky?
My perception was a 23 with the disadvantage because the second roll was a 31. So
That's just
did I
not
devote
even
my
fair.
life to forging and not being sneaky. Why am I not sneaky more?
While we're walking back, I don't think there's any goo people. And I think we're getting closer to you, Absalom.
And then just pop behind you like, yes.
You're not sneaky enough, and you're too exhausted to pop. You'd
Hang
be
on.
like,
We lost the DM.
oh no, he
We lost
hates
the
us.
DM.
Alright. Everyone
That's a
start
very
rolling
disadvantage.
I wonder-
attack things to kill ourselves.
Make a
Y'all
perception
just
check,
knows.
Andrew.
Oh, my perception check already beat that.
Just no. This is a new one for me specifically.
Well, my passive is higher than that, so I still see
Just
you.
do it.
Where could Absalom be? Right there.
Dang it. I was hoping you'd roll on that one.
I've got a +8 to perception. Like, the only thing higher is like my insight. Not my insight, my investigation.
But do you think I'm a goo person or not?
I know you're not.
Are you trying to be sneaky?
My-
It was for a joke.
Absalom, my passive insight is 18.
I accidentally bump into Anrissa as I'm trying to sneak. Like, what the flip?
What is... Ah!
Yeah, I'm just right next to your shoulder all of a sudden, like, hands up.
Wait, we grew your horns back, right?
No.
Yeah, I
Not
thought
yet.
we used... We did not?
No, she asked about that, but you're like, I will do it for you, but right now,
It has
save
to
spell
wait
slot.
until we're all safe and nothing crazy is happening, so I'm still
He
waiting.
didn't have it prepared.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, I didn't have it prepared, and basically, we have not had a safe moment, so I don't think Inrissa can be too mad, because Prometheus is like, do you see the life I deal with? Like, there's no time. Inrissa was like, listen, heal me, buddy. And he's like, what? Please, let me rest for 5 minutes. And Absalom's like, you rest. You rest. I rest. Me.
And she's like, I've been here for literally all of the crazy stuff, so, I doubt that you have a spell slot for that right now. It is not life-threatening.
My eyes
Yeah.
just look like this now.
Wow, Absalom, beautiful. Also, I can't believe the party is gonna fight an elder Shoggoth because
All exhausted.
we're so weak and not good. Listen, has it been a week since I saved Absalom's life from not exist, like when his literal life, like all of it, his
It's a couple
existence.
days.
So it's literally been a week since Nora died.
I think it's been exactly a week
Okay,
today. Since
do you guys want to know
Yes.
why that is bad? I can't even divine intervention us right now.
Yeah, not tomorrow or the day after.
Oh no, I found a better representation of my eyes. Hang on. Oh crap, this. There we go. I look like this right now. Those are my eyes.
I realize literally the only thing Prometheus could do for the gang right now is shove them into the bag of holding and teleport away, and then just sit in a room full of dead people for a week as he heals them one by one.
While the
And
undead
and that's-
army
and
takes
that's
over
if-
wherever.
If he can sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you check your bag?
Did I
Did you
want
get a chance to
to do what?
check the bag? The message?
Not before the DM dropped off.
No, he died when I was
You
like,
got a
"Oh, I got a
message,"
message,"
and
and
then
then
you-
he went, "Badoom," and I was like, "No, that's not the dink we wanted. No, we wanted the other one, that one that says, yes, the DM's online."
I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Has he
This
sent
is
a message?
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, he said y'all just froze just a second.
No.
We didn't froze. He died. I will
Yes, I am.
also be right back, guys. I'm gonna take the break that I have.
Fair.
I'm gonna keep my butt parked here.
I'm just stealthing along next to y'all in the city. We get among people again, and you're like, well, we again no longer know where that tracks.
Meanwhile, Ling is somewhere over the city, heading towards
I stealth roll?
where she thinks the trade district is,
Literally a 30.
but she's moving at like a 12 speed right now, which is heckin' slow.
Yeah. You're floating slowly over the city.
It means I have lots of time to examine everything.
Yeah.
Absalom comes back with whiskey in his hand. He's like, "It turns out whiskey's not poisoned."
This is
Oh, that's actually a good point to check out. Is if it's all liquids or just if alcohol.
Or just
Okay.
water.
technically, alcohol is already a poison.
I just I'm holding a cow and I'm just drinking milk. I'm like, it turns out milk isn't poison, but it's purple though, and I don't know why.
Oh no, that's actually a cursed well. No,
Is it
some other
great?
stuff.
Is it good? Can I have some paper?
Oh no! What have you done?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Space
There was something there.
What was that?
Galaxy. No.
The cow's also purple and has two heads, and just like, I don't know where I got this cow from. I really don't know.
It just suddenly appeared. Like it finished its part in some other story.
You know what's funny is that my character's the Dragonborn in this, and so he's drinking the purple milk. Oh, poetic justice.
You're not a sniper, though.
Easy a mile away.
Actually, what would it have done?
It would have given you the effect, and then I would have rolled a d20 to see what else would have happened. And you may have grown an extra head or something. So, it would have been a good thing. It would have been.
That turn, you're just like, ah!
Sorry, the two heads? We can have conversations!
No, you wouldn't. It would not be a head that could converse. Yeah, it would not have been a good thing. Although I'm pretty sure that Zark with two heads that can converse also is not a great thing. But still.
It splits the talking ability of his one head, so it makes it so he talks half as much.
Every word is the other head.
Yeah.
It makes everyone
Well, especially
poor Selmy.
Selmy Mom having to deal with that. At least you kind of have a handle on how to handle Zark.
Somewhat, yeah, with the right. But there's some experience there and some spells, some magic. I think it was calm emotions that worked real well that one time. Like it was like calm emotions and then like silence, and then Zark was just like, "I'm gonna zonk out now."
So I forgot that Revivify only brings them up to 1 HP, so like DM's probably still like healing the computer to full.
I should have recommended it. My bad.
Once you revivify, then you can cast the heal.
Okay, I only have third
Or
level
they can go
spell
to sleep.
slots, okay?
No, this is artificing. You need to cast repair or mend. This is artificing.
Oh.
Oh, I have mending. I'm just going to start
I have
casting mending. Guys, do you know how useful? If I could choose any D&D cantrip, it would be mending.
Yeah,
Because-
Firebolt.
Because if we were in this world and it was like a once in a lifetime thing and you're the only person who has that thing, I'm not going to do Firebolt, right? That doesn't have
Prestidigitation or thaumaturgy.
prestidigitation. It was between prestidigitation
mending.
or mending, but here's why I choose mending.
Mage
I
hand.
could make
So,
Mage Hand is good, but here's why I choose mending.
Illusion.
Here's my TED talk on mending, right? Mending, you can start a repair business, right? No one has to know how you do things and why you're able to get their stuff out so quickly, right? You can charge express, be like, oh, you want this fixed immediately? Like brand new. Let me take a look at that. Yeah. This is going to take me a lot of my skill and expertise, right? They bring in a family heirloom and I just go, Fwink. There's also a spell called Repair Object,
Mending would be amazing.
which is a higher level spell, but like cantrip wise, like mending, like you just do mending, you got like a foot in dimension, right? That's a pretty big thing, right? Especially if you're doing like antiques and stuff.
Yeah.
You could chipping on any veneers or things like that.
Or, you could also do minor illusion and you could win tons of poker games by making your cards appear to be something else.
Yeah, but that would get caught. That's cheating, right?
No,
one
it wouldn't get caught if you're magic.
No one.
Gosh.
Yes, they'd be like, listen, I already have the aces in my hand. Where did yours come from?
I mean, no, you don't, and then it would change in their hand.
Listen,
And they would have thought they were doing
someone will notice. Like, your sleight of hand has to be good enough for someone not to notice you doing little hand gestures and muttering under your breath.
What would it matter, though? I mean, like, they don't know magic. I'll be the only magic person in the world.
And that's how you get burned alive. Right.
Yeah,
Mending,
Depending on the period and
I would
depending
have
where I
a
am.
comfortable life for the rest of my time. But if we were doing spells straight up, I would
Wish.
do fabricate. No, not
Oh,
wish.
okay. Meteor
Wish,
Swarm.
wish is cheating. We're taking wish off the table. Because
No,
wish,
Wish
you're
is
like,
not
I
cheating.
get every other spell and money. Right. No, no.
But you also get super exhausted, and you have the potential of never being able to cast the spell again.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
no, you only have the potential to never be able to cast it again if you cast outside of the certain specific set parameters, right? So you can ask for money every day. Right?
Wow.
You'd be rich. You'd be like, okay, what should I invest in today? Right? You're like, wish for this much Bitcoin, like this much whatever, like, you know.
Dogecoin.
But
To the moon.
like, you could
Now,
start businesses with stuff like fabricate, right? You just walk into the middle of a forest and you fabricate all the supplies you need to build a house. And then you just use the rest of your spell slots to like start fabricating the walls of the house with those materials and everything else. Your house would be up to code and built faster than they could account for.
I would build a magnificent castle.
Right. Creation or fabricate lets you create or fabricate things with all the materials you see within 120 feet in 8 connected 5x5. Yeah, there we go. See? Right? Look at that. 8 5-foot thick, oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. Where did it go? With working metal stone, blah, 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 blah. Raw material, do. Where's the other thing, right? So, contained within a 10 or 8 connected 5-foot cubes. Think of that, right? 120 feet, I'm in a forest, and I make 10 or 8 5-foot cubes, right? Full of lumber. That's long lumber. I could make a house. Iron girders, look at the earth. Boom. Move to Japan. Iron sand. Just pulling it right out of the ground. What's that? Icy coal? I'm gonna make it into diamonds. I don't know if that one would work, but like, still cool. Go into like artesian like glass blowing. Like training how to use the materials, and then you're good. Like once I have proficiency with glass blowing tools, which Prometheus does, that's when I can start creating like fancy glass art. Right? Prometheus is a true craftsman, right? Like all my specialties are like glass blowers tools, tinker's tools, smith's tools, and wood carver's tools. If I wanted, like Prometheus could just retire and just create things for the rest of his life. He could be habitat for humanity. He could use his spell slots for the day, make his stuff, heal a few people during the day, and like go back to living his hermit life at the edge of the city. Heck, one day Prometheus will be dead and someone will wander into this unexplored part of the world, and what they're going to find is this perfectly made, pristine village that's never been inhabited, and every single thing will have Prometheus's mark carved on it.
I'm not your mark.
How dare you? You are too my mark, how dare you?
Just like a face etched in there.
It's just my face everywhere with the name Prometheus underneath it.
My literal dying thing to do would be to have the materials around me right as I die, as I would craft a like glass and steel mausoleum around myself. Prometheus's corpse is like, that's his last thing. He just does fabricate, and he just has a beautiful gem metal glass coffin entomb him as he just stands in the middle of the city, and everyone's like, this place is really creepy and built for bugbear people.
Another thing you could do with that actually is use the oxygen, so that way you don't decompose.
Exactly. You could do everything. Like, that's why I thought, like, okay, if we can get this enough, that mech should work flawlessly once it has the magical capabilities to do the rest of its thing.
Ling was going to ask you to also fix the frost problem.
The frost problem? In that suit, it probably would be, because there would be oxygen canisters. Like, if he actually has me draw it up one day or write it out, like, there will be oxygen canisters out of, like, in the glass, encased in metal. Like, thin metal, but, like, around the glass, with things through it so that Ling could breathe up there. Frost We probably have to just like figure out how to do something with line it with leather or metal or not leather or like sheepskin.
A heat room.
A heat room.
Heat runa.
Oh yes. With the help of our good enchanter, we could do everything. I was like, heat room? Yes, you're right. Prometheus could make a sauna.
Well,
So DM was saying he might just call it. His computer's being slow and there's people over. So I'm good to like keep talking like all this stuff. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. I'll stop the recording though.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him if we level up.